been waiting for is here.
What is up, Skeeters Nation, and welcome to another edition of Sugarland Skeeters Baseball here at beautiful Constellation Field as your defending champion Sugarland Skeeters are going to take on the Somerset Patriots in this Marathon Series game number 6. The Skeeters last night took a 3-2 edge in the series with a 4-3 win over the Patriots. The Skeeters moved to 22-14 as the Patriots fell to 20-14. Tonight is going to be a battle of right-handers. Liam O'Sullivan, who got the start in the opener of this series, will go for Somerset, and Michael Marriott, as part of the Skeeters' 6-man rotation, will be going here. Got a 6:05 p.m. start tonight. The crowd already filling up. We got another big crowd. We got fireworks tonight, and no fireworks per se last night, but a beautiful game and a post-game Asthmatics concert. And the Skeeters, after dropping 2 straight games, they got back in the win column, thanks in part to a pretty dominant performance from a pair of Skeeters hitters, and Juan Silverio and Dennis Phipps each drove in a pair of runs, and it was really a great effort from the Skeeters bullpen. 4 relievers got into the game, and Felipe Paulino closed the door with his 10th save of the year. Saw Cesar Cabral make his debut. Matt West also got in, as well as Kevin Comer. It was just a very strong effort from the Skeeters bullpen. Lucas Irvin gave 4 innings of work, allowed just 1 run, so the pitching staff did a good job of just passing the rope down and keeping Somerset at bay for most of the night. Let's take a peek at some stat tidbits here while we got a moment, and a couple stats really jumped out at me today, folks, and I'm a big stat guy, so I like to dig deep into the numbers, and didn't have to dig too deep for this one, though. The Skeeters, they lead the Atlantic League with 52 stolen bases this year. The next closest team, the Long Island Ducks, at 33 stolen bases, so a nearly 20 stolen base edge over every team in the league. Jared Mitchell has helped immensely there. He's got 15 stolen bases, which lead the league. Alvaro Rondon is third with 7 stolen bases. Anthony Jansanti is tied for 4th in the league with 6 stolen bases, despite missing a good chunk of the month of May. The Skeeters' all-time record for stolen bases, I think this is something that's worth monitoring now, is 162, which came in 2017. They're already at 52, so just about a third of the way there, and we are just a little over the first month of the season as we're officially into June. It is June 1st, and the Skeeters only had 5 games in the month of April. They went 18-12 in May, which was tied with Long Island and New Britain for the most wins in the league. Of Skeeters that had at least 10 games in the month of May, C.J. McElroy led the team by hitting .333. He is now in the San Francisco Giants minor league system playing for AA Richmond, the Flying Squirrels. Of players still on the active roster, pretty easy to guess here. Juan Silverio, who's been getting the job done. We'll get to a little more on him here in a second. He led the team by hitting .282 in the month of May. Also had a team-high 20 RBIs, while Dennis Phipps led the team with 6 home runs in the month of May. And Juan Silverio has been absolutely unconscious this series. 8 for 17 that's a .471 average with 5 runs, a double, a homer, 9 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases through the first 5 games of this series against the Patriots. And that also included a 5 RBI game on Tuesday, which, if not for Jared Mitchell's 6 RBI game earlier this year, would have been the most in a single game this season. And we talked about the bullpen getting it done yesterday, and 3 guys who pitched in yesterday's game: Kevin Comer, Felipe Paulino, and Matt West. They've combined for 46 appearances this year. That's the most of any trio of relievers in the Atlantic League, and each kind of has a superlative to their credit. We'll start with West. He leads the league with 17 appearances, and his 23 strikeouts are second most of any Atlantic League reliever. Who does he trail? That would be Felipe Paulino. See the segue there. He leads the league, or leads league relievers with 26 Ks. He also, his 1.10 ERA is the lowest of any reliever with at least 13 innings pitched. And then now to Kevin Comer, who has the most innings pitched of the trio, 17 2/3, and is 5th in the league out of innings pitched from the bullpen. Couple of new faces added to the team yesterday. Cesar Cabral was activated from the temporary inactive list. And Daniel Schlereth, the son of former Denver Bronco Mark Schlereth, signed and activated. Cabral threw a scoreless inning yesterday. Schlereth did not get into the game. I'm probably going to see him at some point tonight. Also, another transaction, right-hander James Dykstra was released, and right-hander Mitch Talbot, who started on Thursday night, was placed on the temporary inactive list. It was a big night for Dennis Phipps last night. He scored 2 runs. It's 2 for 4. And he still is tied for 5th in the league with 6 home runs. And more impressively, though, he's hit those 6 home runs in just 93 at-bats. That's the fewest of any player in the league with at least 6 home runs. So he's made the most of his opportunities, and he's batting cleanup tonight out of the DH spot. And let's take a look at the Skeeters lineup here as we're just about ready to have the players take the field for the national anthem. But leading off, playing left field is Jared Mitchell. Cody Stanley, the catcher, will bat second. Anthony Giansanti, the captain, hitting third and playing center field. Dennis Phipps in the cleanup spot. He will be the DH. Juan Silverio starts his 37th straight game this season. He'll be hitting 5th and playing third. Zach Borenstein back in the lineup, hitting 6th rather, and playing right field. Chris Colbell will hit 7th, and he'll play first base. Jason Martinson, the second baseman, will hit 8th, and Ryan Jackson, once again, batting 9th and playing shortstop. And on the mound, as we mentioned, Michael Marriott. So we're just about ready for the national anthem here. I will take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have game number 6 of this 7-game set between the Skeeters and the Somerset Patriots.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
It's a Saturday night here at Constellation Field. There's baseball to be played. The weather is beautiful. The stands are filling up very nicely, and we are just about to get underway between the defending champion Skeeters and the Somerset Patriots. And on the mound for the Skeeters tonight, that's the right-hander and the former major leaguer Michael Marriott, 2-0 with a 2.32 ERA on the year. Michael's 2.32 ERA is the 4th lowest of any Atlantic League pitcher with at least 30 innings pitched. He's also 8th in the league with 33 strikeouts. Those 33 strikeouts coming in 31 innings pitched. His only appearance against Somerset came on the road trip last week. He got picked up his first win of the year. He threw 6 innings, allowed 4 hits and a run while striking out 5 and walking 2 in a 6-5 win over Somerset. Michael kind of a swingman out of the pen here. He joined the rotation a little bit earlier in the year. He made 3 relief appearances before joining the rotation, and through 4 starts, he's gone 2-0 with a 3.13 ERA. This is Michael's 2nd season with the Skeeters and his 10th at the pro level. He made 4 starts with Sugar Land last year and was 0-0 with a 1.93 ERA. It was extremely effective as Alfredo Rodriguez, the shortstop for Somerset, steps on in, and we're just about underway here. It'll be Alfredo Rodriguez, Ramon Flores, and Edwin Espinal. 1, 2, 3 for Somerset. Will Kenjor batting cleanup. Michael Ullman, he is hitting 5th. Craig Massey batting 6th. Michael Kraus 8th. Mike Francoso batting. Michael Kraus batting 7th. Mike Francoso batting 8th, and Gabriel Bracamonte has returned back behind the plate. He'll bat 9th as the Patriots have shuffled around catchers. Giovan Gonzalez the last few nights. Michael Ullman's also made a start behind the plate. Bracamonte made the first start of the series, and Marriott gets a strike across as this game on Saturday night is officially underway. Another great crowd. We had the Spasmatics last night as Marriott's second pitch to Rodriguez, also in for a strike now, 0-2. That one misses down now, 1-2 to Rodriguez. Last night, Alfredo was 1 for 4 with a walk. He had a 17-game on-base streak, which ended on May 21st. And 296 with a homer and 11 RBIs. He was an all-star in both the midseason and postseason for the Atlantic League, and stays alive here as he fouls that one back off to the right side. Not to be confused with Alex Rodriguez, although in the game notes they have him as listed as the $252 million man. Shout out to A-Rod. 1-2 now. In the dirt, scooped up by Cody Stanley, who gets to start behind the plate. He was the DH last night as Albert Cordero took care of the catching duties. Marriott with the high blue socks, the Skeeters in their black tops, white pants with blue hats. 2-2 now to Rodriguez. A nice breaking ball catches the outside part of the plate as Rodriguez caught looking to open this one up. And that's going to bring up the left fielder, Ramon Flores, who had a pretty big part in last night's game, had a pair of doubles. Somerset last night out-hit the Skeeters, and the Skeeters really did a nice job of just doing enough to keep the Patriots off the scoreboard. They held them just 3 runs despite 12 hits from Somerset as Flores takes a strike there from Marriott. Marriott in his last start threw a season-high 7 innings, as well as a season-high 102 pitches in a start against Long Island on May 26th. And a nice breaking ball there. Backdoor catches Flores looking 0-2 now as Edwin Espinal on deck, the big first baseman. 0-2 now to Flores. Breaking ball low and inside as that one skips off to the right behind Cody Stanley. Taken by Flores, now 1-2. He was included in a trade, Ramon Flores was, to the Seattle Mariners at the 2015 trade deadline. A trade that sent Jose Ramirez, the Cleveland Indians third baseman, to the Mariners for Dustin Ackley, a guy that played in this league at one point. Low and in there now, so 2-2 to Flores as there's one away. We're in the top of the first. The sun is still out with the 6:05 start. We got fireworks after the game tonight. 2-2 to the left fielder for the Patriots. Check swing on a fastball away. No appeal there, so it'll be a full count now to Ramon. Full count now offering to Flores as he fouls that away. Flores had a heck of an at-bat, which he ended up flying out, or it grounded out actually rather, with one away last inning. And in the top of the ninth, Felipe Peleon on the mound had a 12-pitch at-bat and had a lot of foul balls just like that one right there, in which he just spoiled away off to the left side. Full count now to Flores. That one looked like it caught the inside part of the plate, but no dice for Marriott as he's shrugging a bit there as Flores takes his base. A one-out walk from the left fielder. So that'll bring up Edwin Espinal, the first baseman. Last night was 1 for 4. Learned last night that Edwin Espinal is nicknamed El Poco, which in Spanish means the little one, which is obviously kind of a wink there, as he is not the little one at 6'2", 250. Takes a first pitch strike there. A nice cutter from Marriott. 0-1. Espinal kind of takes his load, and at least on that pitch, his front foot kind of what they would call stepping in the bucket, which works for some guys. One guy I can think of off the top of my head, Miguel Sano of the Twins, definitely does that, where his load foot goes way out towards third base, and he pops that one up a mile in the air behind second base. Ryan Jackson calls off Jason Martinson and makes the play for out number 2. So El Poco is out on the pop out. So that'll bring up Will Kenjor, who still finds himself up in the league leaderboards as far as average goes. He's 3rd in the league with a 342 average. Tied for 3rd with Alejandro De Aza, the former major leaguer, now with the Bees, and trails Dante Bichette Jr., who's hitting 414 still for High Point, and Jonathan Galvez of the Bees, who's hitting 343. First pitch to Kenjor, swung on a miss for a strike. The Liberty division continues to be a pretty heated race. New Britain and Somerset, both 2.5 back of Long Island, and High Point 3.5 back. That's be an interesting race here to watch for the rest of the first half. Marriott gets Kenjor to chop lightly there to the left side. Silverio takes it. It's going to be a close play, and Kenjor able to beat it out, though, as kind of hit into no man's land there onto the left side of the infield. Kenjor, who runs well, beats it out no problem. So, once again, we will have to wait another day for the first no-hitter in Skeeters history. As a fan of the San Diego Padres, the last team in the majors to not throw one, I guess this is just kind of my life now. Used to not seeing a no-hitter. We almost had one last year with Dallas Beeler. He threw 8 no-hit innings in a game against the Barnstormers. And that's anytime you can get to the 9th inning with a no-hitter, that just, for someone watching the game, you watch a lot of games, and that kind of breaks things up. That's such an exciting feeling, knowing that there's a chance to see history. Always a chance to see history, though, at the ballpark. That's one of the best things about baseball. Never know what you're going to get. And there's my cliche for the night as Michael Ullman steps on in, the big DH. 1 for 3 last night with a double. First pitch from Marriott is inside as Marriott kind of fell off the mound there toward first base. Two away here on the top of the first inning. Runners on first and second. Ramon Flores, he walked and then moved to second on the infield single from Will Kenjor. Flags blowing straight in from right field. Not too much wind, though. That one taken outside for a ball. So 2-0. Kind of a different look in the outfield tonight. Anthony Giansanti gets a start in center. He started there last night, though. Jared Mitchell was on the bench. This time, Mitchell, he'll shift to left field. Zach Borenstein remains out in right. 2-0 now to Ullman. Taking for a strike, 2-1 now. Jared had started every game in center field up until last night, in which, with a lefty on the mound, got the night off, and now Anthony sticking out there. Anthony spent the bulk of his season in center field, but he can play everywhere on the diamond. This year alone, he's already played second, first, and center field, as well as right field and left field, and that one is a nice breaking ball there. Hits the zone now, 2-2. Nice job by Marriott there, working a little bit backwards with the curveball on the 2-1 count. This is kind of how last night went. The Patriots got guys on, but they were unable to cash in, and they got runners at first and second here, and see if Marriott can get at this one. A nice breaking ball has Ullman looking for strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Marriott, both looking, and that'll send the Patriots back to the dugout without a run. We head to the bottom half of the first inning. Skeeters coming to bat for the first time in a scoreless ball game.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named the recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility.
Skeeters coming to bat for the first time tonight. Jared Mitchell back in the leadoff spot will get us going here against Liam O'Sullivan, the right-hander for the Patriots. And on O'Sullivan, we've got a second here. The 27-year-old, the 6'3", 215-pounder from South Grafton, Massachusetts. It's in his first season with the Patriots. He was 11-4 with a 3.15 ERA last season with the Joliet Slammers of the Frontier League. He tied for the league lead and wins in the Frontier League with those 11 W's, and threw 4 complete games and was 4th in the league in the ERA. And Jared Mitchell, first pitch swing and grounds that to Craig Massey on the right side. He flicks it over there to Espinal and 1 away. So Cody Stanley coming up to that thunderstruck by AC/DC. Stanley with 14 RBIs on the year. That's the most of any catcher in the Atlantic League. Also has 3 home runs, which is second most of any catcher, trailing just Brett Austin of High Point. High Point has really come out of the gates swinging at some hot bats. I'm not quite sure how that stadium plays yet, but based off the stats, I'd have to believe it's a hitter's park. They came into this one with they came into today with a league best 803 OPS. They have 39 home runs, which are tops in the league. The next closest team to High Point in home runs are the Skeeters at 32. It's Cody Stanley now up 2-0. Stan the man has done a nice job with his patience this year. 345 on base percentage to go with a 298 average. 2-0 offering, and Stanley pops that up to the left side. Alfredo Rodriguez trotting backwards, but incoming is Ramon Flores, who makes the catch in shallow left field for out number 2. Sounded like Cody might have broke his bat there. The captain steps in and makes his way to home plate. Anthony Giansanti, over 4 with a run scored and a stolen base last night. O'Sullivan back on Monday did not take a decision in a loss, though, for the Patriots. That was the 7-6 loss or win for Sugarland, in which Bornstein had the walk-off 2-run homer. He allowed 5 runs on 6 hits and 6 2/3. That one is up for a ball. Anthony that night was 1 for 4 with a solo home run, which came off of Liam O'Sullivan. 1-0 now to the captain. Swings and misses, a big hack, though. Comes up empty. Anthony, Ryan Jackson, and Jared Mitchell out here very early working on the pitching machine, and Anthony was hitting some titanic blasts. And see if I can translate. He's got 3 home runs this year in limited action. He missed the first few weeks of the season due to injury. Fastball in now. It misses 2-1. It's one of 3 home runs that night. Juan Silverio and Anthony Giansanti both took O'Sullivan deep. Then obviously Zach Bornstein's home run came off Mike Antonini to blow his first save of the year. That one inside as well, as there's a conceded effort, it seems, to work inside to Anthony. 3-1 now. From Anthony, the 2018 MVP for the Skeeters, as well as a postseason All-Star. 3-1 now, and that one inside again. O'Sullivan unable to find the mark there. Walks Giansanti. 2 away now. That'll bring up the big fella, Dennis Phipps. Had a RBI double yesterday, scored a couple runs. Phipps really having a breakout season, at least in comparison to last year. He had 9 home runs in 98 games last year. Already has 6 home runs this season, and this is Phipps's 27th game of the year, 28th now, as he takes this one for a strike. Juan Silverio on deck. Anthony already has 5 stolen bases this year. He's only played in 22 games. He is tied for 5th in the league with that number. And he's on the move there. A great jump as that one's chopped foul, Anthony. Kind of just a, almost not a delayed steal, but he didn't have a very big lead and just took off immediately with the pitch and had a good jump there. Timed it well. Him and Jared Mitchell both do a great job with that. They don't take huge leads, but their timing, they are able to get such big jumps. Even a few times Mitchell this year, he had such a big jump that he kind of startled himself as he's about halfway down the line as the pitcher was getting ready to deliver. 0-2 now to Phipps, though, 2 away. Long look from O'Sullivan. Jansanti does not go, and a high fastball misses up and away, so 1-2. Talked about it in the pregame show. The Skeeters have 52 stolen bases this year, well in the lead in the Atlantic League. Long Island, the next closest, at 33. Anthony caught leaning a bit. They throw over, not in time, as Jansanti just able to get back. He was certainly leaning towards second base, and Edwin Espinal thought he had Anthony. Just going to guess he was probably going to be on the move with that pitch based off the lead, as he does a good job to scurry back in time. Phipps still down 1-2. He has 15 RBIs on the season. 3rd most on the team behind Juan Silverio and Jared Mitchell. Decent sized leads for Jansanti, and he stays put. The 1-2 misses up and away. Now evens things up at 2-2 with 2 away. No score in the bottom of the 1st inning here at Constellation Field between Somerset and Sugar Land. Skeeters entered this game with an 8.5 game lead in first place over the Lancaster Barnstormers. 2-2 from O'Sullivan. He'll pick over at Jansanti once again, and that in itself is a pretty good sign for the Skeeters. I mean, just to have that much real estate, for O'Sullivan in his head with Jansanti at first base, and you already have enough difficulty just getting guys like Phipps and Silverio out. They both had 2 RBIs in last night's win, and now you got to deal with a pesky base runner there. Jansanti has the happy feet bouncing around there. He stays put. Phipps called time right before the pitch from O'Sullivan. Little cat and mouse game here between the former major leaguer Dennis Phipps. Phipps, he made that MLB debut with the Reds back in 2012, was 3 for 10 with a double and a home run as a major leaguer. That home run came off Ronald Belisario of the Dodgers. I don't know why I know that. And he swings and misses through a high fastball there for strike number 3. So the Skeeters are down without a run here. We'll head to the 2nd inning. No score.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named the recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Time for the second inning now here at Constellation Field, and no score between the Skeeters and the Patriots. Michael Marriott out for another inning of work. He'll get Craig Massey, the second baseman, to lead things off. Patriots got runners to first and second last inning, and they were stranded there as Michael Ullman struck out looking to end the inning. They left 8 men on base, the Patriots did yesterday. They grounded into 2 double plays, and they hit into 4 double plays. First pitch to Massey, the 2018 batting champion of the Atlantic League, misses low and away for a ball. That start last week that Marriott made against the Patriots, Massey was 0 for 1, did walk twice, however. The only 2 walks Marriott surrendered that day. Low and in, that one misses 2-0 now. Marriott broke into the big leagues in 2014 with the Kansas City Royals, and then also appeared with the Royals in 2015, then last appeared in the majors in 2017 with the Philadelphia Phillies. And Massey has good patience once again against Marriott. He's up 3-0 now. Marriott had 2 saves at the major league level, career .598 ERA, 2-0 record in 44 games in the majors. 3-0 pitch is a fastball right down the pipe for a strike, 3-1. Marriott last appeared at the affiliated level with the Padres in 2018. AAA El Paso, the Chihuahuas, who have quite possibly the best battle cry in all of minor league baseball. Fear the ears. As Craig Massey walks there, takes a low and inside fastball. He will trot to first base. The second walk of the evening so far for Marriott. That'll bring up Michael Krause. He had a pair of singles last night in a 2-for-4 effort. Somerset last night I mentioned they did a fine job getting guys on, but did not get anybody in. They got 3 runs on a 12-hit effort compared to just 6 hits for the Skeeters, but the Skeeters scored 4 runs off those 6 hits, and the first pitch from Marriott to Krause misses a little bit in. Go score, top of the second inning between the Skeeters and the Patriots. Craig Massey aboard with the leadoff walk, and that one looked like it was going to hit Krause, but then the curveball darted back into the inside part of the plate. Still a ball, though, 2-0. As Krause kind of jumped out of the way of that one. Had a lot of spin on it from Marriott. Krause's dad, Ray, played for the Green Bay Packers as a running back in 1984, and he pops that one straight up. Cody Stanley sheds the mask, goes toward the Somerset dugout. Will he have a play? And just a row out of reach. That one hopped into the stands. Cody Stanley did a nice job there. Those plays are so tough for the catchers. The ball's going straight back like that because they have so much spin on them. And he did a good job shedding the mask, and he battled the net too there, and just literally into the first row of seating there behind home plate here at Constellation Field. It's 2-1 now to Krause. Massey with a decent-sized lead over there at first base. He holds put in. Krause fouls that toward the Somerset dugout, into the Somerset dugout there on the third base side. Michael Krause, I should say. Michael versus Michael here. Krause was selected by the Blue Jays in the 16th round of the 08 MLB draft. He's played in this league with the Lancaster Barnstormers as well as the New Britain Bees. He played with both those teams in 2016, his only time in the Atlantic League, and a nice slider there from Marriott has Krause all tangled up. down swinging is the center fielder for the Patriots for out number 1. Third strikeout already from Marriott. As I mentioned, he came in 8th in the league with 33. It's also the most on the Skeeter staff. Last year with the Skeeters, Marriott had 8 strikeouts in 14 innings, so not quite as efficient with the strikeouts last year, but this year he's come out firing and continues to go with the strikeout. And that cross there. Massey still on first base. That'll bring up Mike Francoso. Last night, Francoso 3 for 4 with a couple of RBIs. 9 of 19 against the Skeeters this year in 6 games. He's been a tough out. Silverio in on the cut of the grass there as Marriott misses up and away with that one, 2-0. He's also had a home run that came off of Gene Machi back in Tuesday night's win. It is an absolute rocket into the Skeeters bullpen down there in right field. Another great crowd out there on the grassland behind the bullpens. He lines that to the right side, right at Chris Colabello, though, who fields that one and will double off Massey, who was a dead duck out there. So nothing doing, just the walk to Craig Massey. Patriots still scoreless. Well, the Patriots and Skeeters still scoreless as we head to the bottom of the 2nd inning.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Juan Silverio going to lead it off for the Skeeters in the bottom of the 2nd. Still no score between the defending champion Skeeters and the Somerset Patriots. And Silverio, far and away the toughest out of any Skeeters hitters so far this series, comes in hitting .471 through the first 5 games. That includes 5 runs, a double, a homer, and 9 RBIs. That's the most staggering stat, in my humble opinion. Obviously, the RBI stat has some connotations to it as far as how important it is and how it's measured, but there's no denying when you have 9 RBIs in 5 games, you are getting the job done. Silverio certainly has getting the job done. He's swinging at the first pitch and pops it straight up in the infield toward Espinal there at first base, who has it there on the infield grass for out number 1 here in the 2nd. So the Skeeters were first pitch swinging. Jared Mitchell swung at the first pitch in the 1st, and Juan Silverio swinging at the first pitch in the 2nd. That'll bring up Zach Borenstein. Got the night off last night with the lefty Thomas Dormany on the mound. Borenstein, so far this series, 2 for 13. Did have that home run, though, on Monday night, which led the Skeeters to a win. Skeeters 6-3 against Somerset so far this year. Took 3 of 4 on the road and have taken 3 of the first 5 here. Takes a strike, Borenstein does, for strike number 1 here. Liam O'Sullivan, the starter for the Patriots. Quick worker is O'Sullivan, 0-1 now, misses outside, 1-1. Bornstein, then Colabello, as that's the WBC tandem there. Bornstein played with Team Israel in 2017, and Chris Colabello with Team Italy in 2014, and a big swing there on the slider from O'Sullivan, but Bornstein misses it now, 1-2. Francoso playing pretty deep out there in right field. The 1-2 looks like he may have crossed up Bracamonte as he thought that one was going to cut, and it stayed straight. Misses up and away, though, so 2-2 now to Zach. Selected by the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim in the 23rd round of the 2011 draft out of Eastern Illinois, and Borenstein swings and misses through that one for strike 3, so now 2 away. First strikeout of the night, or second strikeout of the night for O'Sullivan. He got Phipps swinging to end the first. That'll bring up the big first baseman, Chris Colabello, who was 0 for 3 last night, 2 for 19 in this series. He was stellar in the series against Long Island last weekend, was 5 of 9 in that series, has been unable to replicate that so far in this one, but big power bat here. Former Toronto Blue Jay first baseman. O'Sullivan's first pitch to Colabello misses low and away. Colabello had not appeared at the professional level since 2017 with AAA Colorado Springs. The AAA affiliate of the Brewers took the 28 season off. And a big swing there on an inside fastball, but he misses that one, so 1-1 now. Pitch number 21 for O'Sullivan. Michael Marriott needed just 34 pitches to get through 2 innings of work. Skeeters still searching for their first hit with 2 away. Bottom of the second. Low and away there. Misses now. 2-1 to Colabello. Still newest score between the Patriots and the Skeeters. Skeeters won last night's game 4-3. Somerset chipped away last night. It was a 4-1 Skeeters lead, and then Somerset scored a run in the 7th and another run in the 8th, but Felipe Paulino notched his 10th save of the year as Jumbo has picked up right where he left off last year. We talked about it in the pregame show, but Felipe, second in the league with 10 saves, but does lead Atlantic League relievers with 26 strikeouts. Mike Antonini for Somerset leads the league with 12 saves. 2-1 here to Colabello with 2 away. Low and away, misses now. 3-1 to Colabello. See if maybe he can get a fastball middle in, something he can get his hands extended on. Still looking for his first home run in a Skeeters uniform. In 468 games at the affiliated minor league level, I should say, Colabello has 75 home runs, a big-time power hitter everywhere he's gone in his career. 3-1 now to Chris. And that one skied to the right side and out of play there. Down into the inflatables on the concourse. Mentioned another great crowd. Seating bowl nearly filled to capacity. A lot of folks out there on the grassland. As always, a bunch of kids out there in our playland in left center field. It's been a great weekend at the ballpark, and we've seen some great baseball, some great, really competitive games between these two teams. Just 3 runs is the biggest differential in any game so far, and Colabello with a big swing, but over the top of a slider from O'Sullivan. Down on strikes there to end the inning, so the Skeeters down in order here in the second. We'll head to the 3rd inning, still no score.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for
Gabriel Bracamonte going to lead it off for the Somerset Patriots in the 3rd inning, joined by Doug Phelan now in the booth. Michael Marriott out for a 3rd inning of work. Doug is going to have to depart us, though, because he's got a big game tonight. He was just telling me about the St. Louis Blues taking off. The Bruins, is it game 1, game 2?
It'll be game 3. It's tied 1-1 after an exciting overtime finish earlier this week in overtime.
I've watched exactly 0 minutes of the NHL playoffs, although I wish I would have more time to do that. That's by far one of the best sports I've seen live. I mean, that and rugby are 2 sports where it's like when you see it live, you get a real appreciation of what those guys do.
I will say the NHL playoffs have got to be one of the more exciting playoffs I've watched in a while.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like those series always go 7 games. It's like the NBA playoffs too, where it's like they've been in the playoffs for like the entire year. It seems like.
Yeah.
Well, Bracamonte quickly down 0-2 here as he is the victim of the donut chant. He got Michael Krause swinging last night. We'll see if and get the recipe going here to Gabriel as he takes a fastball up. 1-2 now. Marriott already has a pair of Ks tonight, or 3 strikeouts rather tonight. A couple of them looking, then 1 swinging. And he's got his sights on 1 more here. Bracamonte takes a ball in the dirt there. Now 2-2.
I don't know about you, Posner, but I could really go for a donut.
Sounds good, man. I mean, it's hard to not think of a donut when it's being chanted at you like that so ferociously. What's your favorite type of donut?
I'm partial to the jelly filled.
Ooh, wow. See, I'm not a big jelly guy. I like the coconut shaving chocolate donut, which usually is left like last, so I'm always in luck with that. And Bracamonte flips that one into shallow center field. Anthony Jansanti under it and has it for out number 1, so he'll have to be a victim to the donut chant for at least 1 more at bat. Wonder if a guy will just like strike out just so he doesn't have to hear. It's like do you make the sacrifice of striking out in your first at bat so you don't hear it the rest of the game? These are things you have to think about. Alfredo Rodriguez, who struck out looking to open the game, steps on in. Got a pitcher's duel going so far. Liam O'Sullivan threw 2 scoreless, and Michael Marriott threw now 2 1/3 scoreless as Rodriguez hits a hanging curveball there into left field in front of Jared Mitchell, down for a base hit.
Definitely rough for these guys today with this 6 o'clock start and the sun just beating right down on them.
All 3 games this weekend, the left fielders are going to have their work cut out for them as that sun is torturous for them. And right now, really, with the 6:05 start especially, the shadows are right over the pitcher's mound, so that's a tough break for the hitters. Michael Marriott's already been tough enough to hit this year. He came in with a 2.32 ERA, but even harder when that ball starts in the sun then works into the shade. Rodriguez not a huge lead there at first base, and the first pitch to Ramon Flores in for a strike. Flores worked a walk in his first at-bat. 0-1 now to Flores. Line to the right side, just out of the reach of Chris Colabello and into right field. Rodriguez will make the turn and head to third, as now the runners are on the corners for Somerset with one away here in the third after the single by Flores. Almost identical to the play last inning, which ended in a double play. Mike Francoso had a rocket at Chris Colabello and doubled off Craig Massey, who, I mean, no chance for him to get back. That one just out of the reach of Colabello, who has a pretty big reach at 6'4". That'll bring up Edwin Espinal. Doug, I learned last night, I mentioned it in his first at-bat, so it's going to be redundant, but his nickname is El Poco, which in Spanish translates to the little one.
Yeah, I think they're lying.
little irony there. Definitely a guy you can imagine grounds into his fair share of double plays, and we'll see if he can get one here. And the first pitch misses up and away for a ball.
He might need to trade nicknames with you, the beef.
Yeah, that would definitely suit him. The 6'2", 250-pound first baseman for Somerset. He has a walk-off grand slam to his credit already this year, one of his 3 home runs. As Marriott checks in on Flores once again. Somerset with just 12 home runs this year as a team, and Espinal with his 3 home runs leads that team. Only just 21 games, too. Will Kenjor and Ray Navarro. Navarro not with the team on this trip. They both have 2 home runs. They're both tied for second. 1-0, Espinal. Cue balls that to the right side. That one, it looked like it might have had a chance to spin fair after it was literally probably about 15 to 20 feet foul. It had so much spin it was starting to go back toward the line, but not enough spin to get it back into fair territory. Espinal really, as I mentioned in his first at-bat, likes to take that front foot, his load foot, and take it toward the third base side. Mentioned guys like Miguel Sano on the Twins. He's the one I can think of that does that so well and is able to get away with it. It's definitely not how they teach you to swing it, but some guys are able to still do that as Marriott picks over on Flores again. Flores has 2 stolen bases this year, but also caught twice, so just a 50% success rate. 1-1, Espinal way out in front of the breaking ball there. And I mean, I can't imagine why you do anything other than just throwing breaking balls like that when he is kind of showing his hand more or less.
Kind of remind me of Major League there. Just, man, this guy hits a ton. Throw him some breaking balls.
Yeah, that's Serrano. Yeah, he's like, man, he gets for so much power. What's the deal? How do you end up here? All right, start throwing the curveballs. Yeah, he was way out in front there on that one. He's down 1-2 with 1 away in the third, and he fouls that off to the right side as Skeeters could really use a ground ball here. Runners on the corners. Alfredo Rodriguez had a 1-out single, then moved to third on a single from Ramon Flores, which brings us to Espinal here. Espinal was 1 for 3 with an RBI last week when these two faced off. Popped out to the shortstop in his first at-bat today, and he grounds that just foul off to the left side toward the Somerset dugout. Juan Silverio kind of guarding the line there at third base. Ryan Jackson and Jason Martinson in double play depth, and Chris Colabello obviously holding on Ramon Flores. Flores has 2 stolen bases, but he's also been caught twice, so you wonder if they might want to put him on the move here, stay out of that double play. He stays put. That one's grounded to the right side. Martinson is able to field it, but does not have a play at second base as it took him way too far to the first base side. He gets Espinal at first base, but Alfredo Rodriguez comes across to score as the Patriots get out in front here, 1-0. Just good placement there from Espinal. I mean, Martinson had no chance to get Flores at second base, but he able to get Espinal plenty of time on the 4-3 put out. RBI number 19 on the year for Espinal, who trails just Flores with the team lead out there in Somerset. And Will Kenjor will step in and takes a first pitch strike. Kenjor had an infield single in his first at-bat. One of 3 hits for the Patriots so far. They now lead 1-0. Skeeters this year are 9-11 when the opponent scores first. It's not a bad ratio. I mean, from when you're playing from behind. Got 11 come from behind wins this year due to the Skeeters as Kenjor takes the ball 1-1. Also, they're 1-2 on Saturdays. Take that for what it's worth. Those are the kind of stats that probably only matter to people like me who are broadcasting games. 1-1 here to the third baseman. Way out in front there. Swings and misses. A nice breaking ball from Michael Marriott. So 1-2 here, 2 down. Ramon Flores stands on second base. Marriott looking for strikeout number 4 here. Out of the stretch, Marriott delivers it here. And swung on a miss. Kenjor unable to catch up to the heater there. He's down swinging at strikeout. Number 4 for Marriott. Somerset does strike first on this one on the RBI groundout from Edwin Espinal. And we move to the bottom of the third inning.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless.
Jason Martinson going to lead off for the Skeeters here in the third inning. They trail Somerset 1-0. Somerset striking first last inning. Martinson last night, let's take a peek at his stats, was 0 for 2 with a walk. He comes in with a .375 on base percentage, which leads the Skeeters right now. And first pitch, hits at a ton to left field. Flores looks up, and that's off the manual scoreboard in left field. Martinson takes a turn. It's going to be a close play at second. The head first dive, and he is caught on a nice play from Ramon Flores as he played that one perfectly off the wall in left field. It's kind of the Sugarland version of Fenway Park here. We got the big wall up there in left field with the manual scoreboard, and he clanked it right off the scoreboard. And Flores played it to perfection and threw a nice strike there right into the second baseman, Craig Massey, who laid the tag on him. So 1 away now in the third. Credit Martinson with the single, though. And then the 7-2-4 putout as the Skeeters collect their first hit of the night. Got to bring up Brian Jackson, the shortstop, who takes a ball 1-0 now. The former St. Louis Cardinal. Oh for 3 last night. He's 1 for 12 so far this series. Is an RBI and a walk. That one misses low and away now. 2-0 to Jackson. He's hitting .208, but does have a .311 on base percentage. Taking a look around the league, Long Island giving it to York, 10-2 lead for the Ducks over the Revs. That one's taken for a strike now, 2-1. High Point with a 4-0 lead over New Britain. That's an important battle there in the Liberty Division. Southern Maryland trails Lancaster 8-0, and then out here to Sugarland, Somerset with the 1-0 lead in the third inning. And Jackson lines that through the right side and good for a base hit. So back-to-back singles here. Unfortunately, Martinson was thrown out trying to stretch his into a double. And that'll bring up Jared Mitchell. They hit him with Jared Showtime Mitchell on Tuesday as he was followed around by the ESPN crew. Chris Parsons joining me in the booth now, and he got a kick out of that. He kind of looked up at the press box after they did that. Nice little joke from his teammates. Yeah, ESPN, when they came out here, they were not short on camera equipment. They had like 4 different types of cameras as O'Sullivan misses low and in there for a ball. They had one guy who literally his camera was like, the rig was like strapped to his back and was holding it over like I don't even know what you would call that, but it was impressive.
I've had several people text me already asking what that was all about.
Yeah.
Just the ESPN and what the story's all about, so it's going to be great coverage for us.
Man, yeah, and for you, for the sponsors there, that's good for the POPs. They'll be showing up on SportsCenter.
Right.
2-0 now to Jared Mitchell, the left fielder. Has been playing primarily center field all season. In fact, he had played all 35 games at center field this year up until last night, got the night off, and then making his first start now in left field. Ryan Jackson on first base. He just singled, and 3-0 now as O'Sullivan misses up and away. Sullivan walked Anthony Jansanti back in the first inning. That's his only walk so far tonight. He hadn't allowed a hit through the first 2 innings, and then Jason Martinson almost took him deep to lead this one off the manual scoreboard, thrown out at second, and then Ryan Jackson followed with a single. The 3-0 now to Mitchell. He swings, a big swing there. He had the green light, but misses there, 3-1 now. Mitchell second on the team with 5 home runs, so can't really dog him there for wanting to take a swing there on 3-0, and he got a fastball up to swing at. Came up empty. Jackson with a pretty standard lead there at first base, not too big. Mitchell swings at that one, grounded to the right side. Massey flips over to Rodriguez for one, back over to first, and in time as that'll end it here. And the Skeeters dugout taking exception to that call. It looked like Mitchell was there, but called out there on the 4-6-3 double play, so that's going to do it here as Pete makes his way out to first base. Doesn't look like he's in a hurry there to get out to the umpire.
The umpire missed that one big time.
Yeah, I mean, Mitchell runs very well, and it looked like he was there, but no dice. It looks like Mitchell's trying to have a word there with our first base umpire, but Pete trying to shoo him off. We've yet to have an ejection here through the first couple homestands here at Constellation Field, which is very kind of an opposite of last season, where the very first homestand, Pete, I believe, was ejected at least once, if not twice. Jared Mitchell still pleading his case there at first base. Well, we'll take a quick commercial break. I was hoping to see maybe some fireworks there, but it looks like everyone's holding their tempers together. So Skeeters do not score a run in the third. We'll head to the fourth inning with Somerset ahead 1-0.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named the recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement,
Michael Marriott back out for a fourth inning of work as had a tough call there to end the third inning on a Jared Mitchell, what is now double play ball. Somerset out in front, 1-0 here as Michael Ullman, the DH, steps in. He's 0 for 1. He struck out in his first at-bat. Shadows now over the pitcher's mound, but still from where Marriott's release point is, the sun probably still playing a factor there. First pitch to Ullman, in for a strike. The 0-1 and misses away now, so 1-1. The Patriots struck first last inning on an RBI ground out from Edwin Espinal, and it looks like the Skeeters, they had some chances last inning. Jason Martinson thrown out trying to stretch a single into two as Ullman way out in front there now 1-2, and then Ryan Jackson followed with a single, but Jared Mitchell's double play ball ended that threat. Ullman has reached base in 5 straight entering this one, and that one just misses on the outside part of the plate. 2-2 now. Marriott already has 4 strikeouts through his first 3 innings of work. He came in 8th in the league with 33 punchies.
He wanted that call big time too.
Yeah, he kind of walked around the mound a little bit, trying to collect himself. 2-2 now. He does get the strikeout there. A beautiful slide piece from Marriott. Ullman down on strikes for the second time tonight, as he will be a candidate for a sombrero here next time he comes up to bat. Craig Massey steps in. He walked in his first plate appearance. Massey hitting .240 on the year. No home runs, 11 RBIs. He edged out Jordani Valdespin by a 100th of a percentage point for the Atlantic League batting title last year as he takes a ball. He was the 4th Patriot to ever win the batting title. The last to do it was Josh Presley in 2008. Is that Josh Presley a former Skeeter, or am I?
Josh Presley was.
There you go.
Actually,
as that one takes a big hop over there at Colabello. He's able to stay with it and gets to the bag himself for the out.
That was a nice snag there.
Yeah.
Took a wicked hop right at his face.
I mean,
there.
It was the last hop, too. Colabello kind of got eye level with the baseball and took a kangaroo hop. Almost got over him, but the slick fieldy first baseman stays with it. So 2 away now.
Yeah, Josh Presley was actually the first player signed in Skeeters history.
Wow. Yeah, see, that's why you got to have Chris Partisans in the booth. He was
2012 expansion draft.
Wow.
Skeeters took him.
And he was the last Somerset Patriots to win the batting title. It's not a bad pick there with your first pick in the draft. 2 away now as Michael Krause steps in, one of the 5 now strikeout victims tonight. Marriott has been one of the most effective strikeout pitchers in the league, and he's ahead 0-1 now to Krause. The center fielder misses low and away now, so 1-1. I did not read this until today, but Michael Krause, his dad, Ray Krause, played for the Green Bay Packers in the 1984 season as a running back. Michael looks more like a wide receiver, though. Listed here at 6'4", 215 pounds as he fouls that one back now, 1-2. One run, 3 hits, no errors for Somerset, no runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the defending champion Skeeters. One, 2 for Marriott, 2 Krause. Fastball just misses away, so 2-2 now. Krause was not with the Patriots when Marriott faced them last week. He joined them on Tuesday and has started in center field every game since Tuesday. He was 2 for 4 with a run last night and takes a fastball just on the outside edge now. So a full count to Krause, who lives in New Westminster, Canada. Wonder if he's a Raptors fan. Toronto 1-0 lead over the Warriors in the NBA Finals, and Marriott gets Krause swinging out in front there. 4 strike 3 and out number 3 here in the 4th. Skeeters coming to bat. They trail Somerset 1-0.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our...
Cody Stanley heading to the batter's box to get things going in the bottom of the 4th. Somerset with a 1-0 lead here. Liam O'Sullivan back out for another inning of work, and he's ready to go. Already on the mound, ready for Stanley to hop in there.
I like it.
Yeah, he's a quick worker. He's worked quickly and efficiently so far. We'll see if the Skeeters can bust that up a little bit. First pitch to Stanley, a strike on the inside edge. Cody in his first at-bat flew out to left field. A former St. Louis Cardinal, spent some time in the same catching spot as Yadier Molina, hits that one well to right center field, but Michael Krause kind of had to stay with that one, catches it around his shins, but makes the play out there in deep right center field for out number 1. Parsons Pete was telling me that Cody Stanley, almost everything he hits is squared up, and I mean through 2 at-bats today, he hit a line drive to left and just hit a line drive to right center. That's crazy for a guy that took 3 years off of pro baseball, and he's come out, and I mean he just came right back and started hitting again. Came in inning 2 at 98. That's a luxury to your catcher too.
I think of several major league teams right now that could use a catcher hitting 298.
No kidding.
One's 20 miles up the road.
Anthony Jansanti up, squares the bunt, takes a strike. Although Robinson Chirinos has had a pretty good year.
Yeah,
for the Astros, right?
They lost Stassi. He went out, I think, a week ago on the DL. So
Chirinos is one of those guys where he's super inherited, but he's always been around, hits for a little bit of power, plays good defense. Jansanti fouls that one off to the left side, so he's now down 0-2. And you think for a guy like O'Sullivan, who already pitched earlier in the series, you give the edge to maybe the hitters getting to see him a second time, but so far it's been O'Sullivan who's had the edge a little bit in his second go-around in this series, and Anthony chops that one right back to O'Sullivan, who fields it, has it, flicks it to Espinal for out number 2. Especially considering Parsons in that first game of the series, the Skeeters tagged him for 5 runs. So whatever adjustments he's made so far, O'Sullivan has done a decent job, and Dennis Phipps steps on in, and trailing by a run, this is the guy you can eat up here. He leads the Skeeters with 6 homers, tied for 5th in the league. He had one of them earlier this series and an RBI double yesterday. It's part of a 2 RBI effort for Phippsy.
How many strikeouts does Marriott have tonight?
He entered with 33 and has 5, so he's up to 38.
So now he's tied with Darren Downs and Darryl Thompson for the league lead.
And Marriott really just done a fantastic job with the strikeout pitch this year, and I mean, especially considering he started the year to the bullpen, he's made the most out of his innings pitched. He's well over a strikeout per innings pitched at this point. As the first pitch to Phipps misses low and away for a ball, the 1-0 also misses now, so 2-0 to Dennis the Menace. And him and Juan Severio have been quite the tag team in this series. Dennis 5 of 11 with 3 runs, 2 doubles, a homer, and 4 ribbies entering this one. Through the first 5 games of the series, hits a rocket foul off the netting there on the Somerset dugout. Phipps another one of those guys, man. He can just hit like just a natural hitter. He was the Reds minor league hitter of the year back in 2011. He was a Midwest League All-Star in 2008 and a Southern League All-Star in 2011. That one misses low and away for a ball, so 3-1, and he's Obviously a big fan for me because his only home run in the big leagues came against the Dodgers. And as a Padres fan, that's something that can make me smile. He's ahead 3-1 here. See if he can get a pitch to hit. O'Sullivan has issued just 1 walk so far tonight. And that was walk number 2 as Phipps takes inside for a ball. So a 2-out base runner for the Skeeters. And the second part of the tandem here, Juan Silverio trots on in, and they got him to pop out to first base in his first at-bat, and that has been about as rare as seeing the abominable snowman in this series, getting Juan Silverio out. Came into this one hitting 8 of 17 in the first 5 games, including 9 RBIs. Wancho, as he's known around the clubhouse here in Sugarland, comes into this one with 24 RBIs. That was good for 4th in the league. He's also tied for 1st in the league with 3 triples. And also tied for 4th with 42 hits. And O'Sullivan misses again there on the slider away, 1-0. Juan, the only player on the Skeeters who's appeared in all 37 games so far. And he started all 37 games at third base. Not a huge lead for Phipps. Not really a threat to steal. And Silverio takes up and in there now, so 2-0. Silverio had the first home run for the Skeeters this year back on opening day. It was a 9-1 loss to the Blue Crabs, but since the Skeeters have caught fire, they're 22-14, 8.5 game lead in first place. Can't complain about that. 2-0. That one misses in 2 now, so 3-0. And O'Sullivan, who hadn't really had any control issues through the first 3 2/3 of this one, walked Phipps and is now down 3-0 to Juan Silverio, and Zach Borenstein on deck. That one is in for a strike, so now 3-1 to Silverio.
Another great night at the ballpark.
Man, these crowds are great.
It's a little hot, but you got the breeze blowing in, cooling things off. So.
And the entire seating bowl's in the shade, so that definitely helps. Fireworks later on tonight, and the 3-1 catches the outside edge there, so now 3-2 as Silverio thought he had ball 4. We'll head back to the batter's box. He's got a few words for Reggie Liggins, the home plate umpire. So 3-2, 2 down. Dennis Phipps on first base. He'll be off with the pitch, and the Patriots, they lead. The Skeeters 1-0. So Phippsy, not really known for his speed, but a ball in the gap would likely score him here, considering he'll be on the move. Outfield playing Silverio straight up, but pretty deep. Infield shaded a bit to the left side. And here comes the full count to Silverio. It lines it up the middle. That's a base hit. Phipps, who was on the move, will have to stay put as that ball was hit really hard. They're going to try to back pick him there. Not back. Phipps gets back in time. No play there. Juan Silverio, stay hot, my friend. That's his 9th hit and 19 at-bats this series. So the Skeeters, this is their biggest threat so far. They had their first hit of the game last inning, and now they've moved their first runner into scoring position, and Zach Borenstein steps to the plate. The Borenstein Bear 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far tonight.
Saw Borenstein taking batting practice. They just routinely hitting them in the ice house.
He's got big time power out of that bat.
Our poor interns were out there setting up, and the guys just kept yelling heads
Four.
up. It was quite impressive.
He had 25 home runs last year in 133 games with AAA Las Vegas, the New York Mets AAA affiliate. So to Parsons' point, big-time power. He had a home run on Monday night to lead the Skeeters to a win. Walk-off. That was the first walk-off home run of the year. 1-0 now. And he hits that one well to right center field. That'll bring Kraus back. Kraus to the wall, looks up, hit into the Bud Light Ice House. Goes a 3-run home run. The Borenstein Bear trots around the bases, and Parsons, Johnny on the spot. Good call there.
That was a big league shot right there.
Holy cow, that one way deep into the ice house, and Zach Borenstein, touch them all, a 3-run home run. Puts the Skeeters up 3-1.
I'm not going to take credit for that, but
hey, you just set it up, and then looked like a genius there. Obviously, Bordenstein's got big-time power, but great foreshadowing from my broadcast partner there, Chris Parsons. So a 3-run homer from the Bordenstein Bears. Zach Bordenstein puts the Skeeters up 3-1 over Somerset with 2 away in the 4th, and Chris Colabello now steps in and takes his turn and fouls the first one off to the right side. Yeah, that one way into the ice house. That one might have gotten into the bar out there. There's about like a 15-foot gap in between the seats, the rocking chairs, and the bar out there. I think it cleared all that.
Yeah, Kraus started running towards it and then finally gave up on it.
Yeah, that's for a rookie broadcaster here. I've learned that's the best way to judge a home run is to look at the outfielder. And yeah, he gave it a good look, but then once he got to the warning track, he just looked up and watched it sail over the right center field fence. Second or third home run of the season now for Bordenstein, and now up to 8 RBIs. Second home run of this series. Colabello 1-1 now with 2 away as Bordenstein has put the Skeeters out in front. Yeah, big swing from Chris, but comes up empty now, 1-2. And credit Dennis Phipps working the 2-out walk, then Juan Severio keeping the inning alive with his single, and then they are able to jog home on the 3-run Jimmy Jack from Zach Bordenstein. And Colabello fouls that one back. 3 home runs for Bordenstein in just 13 games played for the Skeeters this year. He joined the team on the last day of the last homestand when York was in town. Hit his first home run of the year on Long Island. I always get that mixed up. On Long Island last weekend, and then has 2 this series. Colabello looking for his first home run in a Skeeters uniform. He's down 1-2 here to O'Sullivan. 1-2 misses low and in for a ball now, 2-2. O'Sullivan really was cruising. Had just allowed 2 hits up until this inning, and then mentioned Dennis Phipps got the party started with a walk. Juan Severio lined a single up the middle, and Zach Bordenstein cleaned things up with a big 3-run home run into the Bud Light Ice House in right center. So 2-2 now to Colabello, 2 away in the 4th. And he takes that one up for a ball, so 3-2 now. Jason Martins, who just missed a home run himself in his first at-bat off the manual scoreboard, he's on deck. Colabello, much like guys on this team, the former major leaguers like Ryan Jackson, he's hitting 225. I'm sure that's not where he wants it to be, but still a 319 on base percentage. He's still managed to work some walks and get on base as he looks to get that average up. Full count pitch popped up in the infield. Bracamonte sheds the mask and goes towards the on-deck circle and is not able to catch that one off the heel of his glove. So new life here. Don't think you really could credit him with an error there. That was a tough play from the catcher for Somerset. It's Colabello. The gentleman helps him get back his mask and his helmet. Such a tough play for catchers. I mean, Cody Stanley had the chance there on one on the opposite side toward the Patriots dugout, but that one did not have too much loft on it. It was kind of like a sinking liner. Credit Martinson, too. He didn't really get out of the way. He kind of made it hard on them, which is doing his part, but you don't really have to get out of the way. You're in foul territory. So the full count pitch here again from O'Sullivan to the former Toronto Blue Jay, Chris Colabello. That one catches the inside part of the plate. The cutter there from O'Sullivan gets Colabello looking, but the Skeeters, they do tack on 3 runs. They take a 3-1 lead on a 3-run dinger from Zach Bordenstein as we head to the 5th inning.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Zach Borstein has staked the defending champion Skeeters out to a 3-1 lead as we move to the 5th inning. Michael Marriott back out for another inning of work, and he'll get Michael Francoso. And a battle of Michaels here to lead off the 5th. Francoso, in his first at-bat, hit an absolute missile at Chris Colabello, who caught it and doubled off Michael Ullman, who was on first base. And Francoso, literally in his first at-bat last night, Parsons, you can't make it up, hit a rocket at Chris Colabello, which doubled off a base runner in the second inning. So literally the same play almost for Francoso in back-to-back nights, and a nice breaking ball from Marriott in for strike number 1.
Tough luck, but I don't feel bad for him.
No, I don't feel too bad for him. I'm more excited about the anomaly of it. That's just, you don't usually see that literally the same exact scenario. That one misses low and in for a ball. It's one thing to just, get unlucky and hit a ball right at someone, then to have it result in a double play in 2 straight nights. That's a hang with him. Michael Marriott has allowed just 1 run through his first 4 innings of work, 5 strikeouts so far as well. And that one's lined up the middle. That one will not find a glove, and Francoso reaches with a leadoff single. Now to bring up Gabriel Bracamonte, the catcher, who flew out to center field in his first at-bat. And Bracamonte, the victim of the donut chant, and if he struck out his first at-bat, he could have got away with having to hear it again, but alas, he flew out, so he'll get it again here. He's in his first year with the Patriots. He played with the Pittsburgh Diamonds of the Independent Pacific Association in 2018.
Where is that team located?
I don't think it's actually in Pittsburgh, like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm not quite sure. Considering that it's the Pacific Association, I believe most of the teams are on the West Coast in California. We just asked our guys in the truck to figure out that one, so we'll get back to you in just a moment here.
The Pittsburgh Diamonds?
1-0 out of Bracamonte. The catcher for this evening. They hail in Pittsburgh, California. And I am from California. I have never heard of Pittsburgh, California. It's located up in the Bay Area, just a little bit east of San Francisco, and Bracamonte squares the bunt and chops that one foul. Who played in the Pacific Association a few years back was Matt Chavez, our first baseman last year. He won the Triple Crown in the Pacific Association a few years back. Talk about guys who could just hit and hit no matter what. Matt Chavez, he actually hit .314 last year, which was the highest single-season batting average in Skeeters history. Was an all-star. He has since retired. He's back in the Bay Area, and now he's a Bay Area local. On the off chance he's listening tonight, shout out to you. Matt Chavez was a good guy. 1-1 now here to Bracamonte. On first base is Francoso with none down here in the 5th. That one misses just a bit up, so 2-1 now. Tyler Stamp, our GM, taking over for our normal PA announcer, Shane Brown, and he's getting into this donut chant. Shane right now is seeing Jimmy Buffett there at the Cynthia Woods Pavilion.
Cheeseburger in paradise tonight.
He said he was going to start tailgating at noon, so Godspeed to Shane. Hopefully he's awake to see the concert. That one's fouled back, so 1-2 or 2-2 to Bracamonte.
We got a guy right in front of us leading the donut chant.
Oh, he's loving it, man. He's out there in the 4th row, and he wants his donuts from Toasted Yolk.
I have not had their donuts, but I hear they are incredible.
Based off this fella's reaction in the 4th row, I would assume they got to be pretty good. A lot of kids in attendance too. They're digging this donut chant. 2-2, and Bracamonte just chops that one foul. I was talking to Doug earlier. If you're the victim of the donut chant, do you just strike out in your first at bat, get it over with, and then work for your play the long game?
I mean, do you go in tomorrow morning saying, "Hey, sorry, I was a strikeout victim last night"?
Yeah, I mean the Toasted Yolk down there in Town Square. I mean,
you go get your free donuts.
Patriots are staying there at the Marriott, so I mean, maybe not a bad move. You want a free breakfast. 2-2 to the catcher for Somerset, and that one just misses in. So a full count here. We'll see if Francoso is on the move.
This might be one of the louder donut chants we've had this year so far.
We've had big crowds equals big donut chants. Francoso so far this season has 1 stolen base and 1 attempt. I mean, you don't have to take our word for it. You can hear it in the crowd, Mike. This is a great donut chant here. Full count pitch from Marriott to Bracamonte, and he lines that hard to left field and down in front of Jared Mitchell there. So we'll have to wait for the next at-bat to see if we can get some free donuts. But for now, runners on first and second, back-to-back singles to open the 5th inning. Nobody getting up in the Skeeters bullpen just yet. Last night, Pete was not afraid to go to the bullpen early. Lucas Irvin only had 69 pitches through 4 innings, but he went to the bullpen in the 5th, and a solid move as the bullpen allowed just 2 runs through their 5 innings of work last night, capped off by a save from Felipe Paulino. So Alfredo Rodriguez up to bat, and based off of Chris Colbello and Silverio Stance, they're expecting a bunt here. They're right on the edge of the grass. Rodriguez does square to bunt, and he gets it down just foul off the left side. I don't think that was going to be a good one. So, Parsons, you had your moment last inning where you kind of foreshadowed a Zach Bornstein 3-run home run to the ice house. I felt pretty good when I mentioned how Willie Tavares, one of the better bunters in Major League Baseball over the last, couple decades, and led the league in bunt singles a few times. And literally, as I was mentioning that, he laid down a bunt single. It was a dandy of a bunt. Alfredo Rodriguez, the shortstop for the Patriots, 1 for 2 so far tonight with a single, and Skeeters up 3-1 here in the 5th. Patriots threatening runners on first and second with nobody down. See if Rodriguez squares to bunt again. He does, and he gets that one down right back to Marriott, who will field it and go straight to first base. Martinson covering the bag, has it for out number 1, so a sac bunt for Rodriguez moves runners to second and third. And so that's going to bring up Ramon Flores here. Wonder if they'll send him to first base with a walk. And they do. Pete already flashes the sign there, so Flores is going to trot over to first base. That'll load him up. But Flores already has reached twice today, a walk on the first and a single last inning. He had a pair of doubles last night. So that'll bring up Edwin Espinal, who really, this is a guy you can get him in on the ground. Your chances of getting a double play are pretty good. Espinal grounded out to second base in his last at-bat, had the only RBI for Somerset, though. Does that ground ball drove in Rodriguez. Tyler, our PA announcer, I couldn't really hear what he was saying, but it was something funky.
He just introduced him as Edwin McCain.
So 1 down here, bases loaded for Somerset, and the first pitch to Espinal in for a strike.
Nice breaking ball there.
Espinal, who we've said it a couple times in this broadcast, known as El Poco, roughly translates to the little one. 0-1 here to Espinal. 1 down. And he's way out in front of that one. 0-2.
He's been out in front of several of Marriott's pitches tonight.
I mean, Espinal definitely has power in his bat. He had 3 home runs in 21 games entering tonight, but you give him a breaking ball and he's expecting the fastball. There's not a lot he can do as he's out in front of that one. So quickly down 0-2. Bases juiced here for the Patriots. 1 down. He can use a ground ball or a strikeout from Marriott, and he chops out to the right side. Colabella will fire home to Stanley with a nice catch there as he keeps his foot on home plate, so the put out will keep the Patriots off the board. A nice job by Cody Stanley having to act like a first baseman there with the mask on and the catcher's glove, but keeps his foot on the bag, so a 3-2 put out. Fielder's choice keeps the bases loaded, but 2 down now as Will Kendor steps on in. Kendor so far tonight singled and has struck out. He struck out in his last at-bat. Barrett has not picked up a strikeout this inning, but does have 5 of them through 4 2/3 tonight. And Kendor grounds it to the right side. A dive from Martinson, but through into right field for a base hit. In to score is Flores, and following him, or in to score rather, was Bracamonte, and following him was Flores. So that'll be a 2-run single for Will Kendor. That'll tie things up 3-3 now with 2 away in the 5th inning.
Just outside the reach of Martinson's glove right there.
Man, I thought he was going to have a play at that, just under the reach of him. He was shaded a little bit closer to second base. So a great job by Marriott to keep the base low, just 2 away, and then Patriots still able to cash in, though, on the 2-out, 2-run single from Will Kendor, who has a pair of singles tonight and now a pair of RBIs. Michael Ullman, the DH, swings and misses through that slider there now, down 0-1 as looks like we got maybe someone getting ready to warm up there in the Skeeters bullpen. It is Daniel Schlereth, the new lefty for the Skeeters, but I don't know if he's getting warm. I think he's just hanging out on the mound.
I think he's about to get loose. Yep. Looks like Jeff Allen's starting around down there.
Exactly. I was going to beat me to it there. So 0-2 now. My broadcast partner is astute tonight. He already foreshadowed a Zach Borenstein 3-run home run, which put the Skeeters up by 2 momentarily last inning. But Somerset has come back with 2 runs this inning. 0-2, 2 Ullman, 2 down. Runners on first and second. That fastball just misses outside, so 1-2 to the DH, who was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts, and he is looking down the barrel of a sombrero. Could we possibly get the platinum sombrero tonight?
5?
I mean, he's looking at a 3rd strikeout here in the 5th inning in the tie ball game. Could get 2 more at-bats. Although I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but the 1-2, Ullman grounds that foul, so no platinum bronze sombrero, and so very unable to fill that off the left side. Usually the sure-handed third baseman unable to corral that one as it skips into left field, but Espinal is forced to hold at third base.
Yeah, we caught a break there with Espinal. I guess not paying attention to his third base coach. Probably could have easily scored on that grounder.
Certainly would have had a good chance at scoring, but, I mean, to mention Silverio, that's a ball he gets 9 times out of 10. That just happened to be that one time, and likely going to be hung with an error, you'd imagine he is. That's the first error tonight for the Skeeters. And Espinal, yeah, kind of caught napping there, Parsons, like you mentioned. I don't think he thought there was any chance that ball was going to be going to the outfield. So the bases are once again loaded here for Somerset. Game tied 3-3, and Craig Massey, the second baseman, steps on in. He's 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. Big spot here in this one, and the first pitch from Marriott misses up for a ball as Daniel Schlereth now getting loose in the Skeeters' pen. Wonder if for some reason this inning were to get to Mike Francoso, the right fielder, or the lefty, maybe we'll see Schlereth, but for now Marriott looking to get out of this jam. He's down 1-0 to Massey. That one in for a strike now, 1-1. So far, in the last time these two teams met, Massey, as I mentioned, was 0 for 1. He had a pair of walks and does have 1 walk tonight. And swings through that one, fouled. Cody Stanley hangs on, 1-2. So 2 down here, 1 and 2, bases loaded for Somerset in a 3-3 ball game. In the top of the 5th, as Michael Marriott looks to escape this jam here. Patriots have already scored 2 in this inning. 1-2, grounded to the right side. Martinson will dive once again, and by the dive of Martinson into right field, Espinal will score, but Kenjor forced to hold there at third base as another C&I single for Somerset, just out of the reach of Jason Martinson. The Somerset Patriots take a 4-3 lead in the 5th. So the Skeeters were trailing 1-0 heading into the 4th inning, and then took the lead with a 3-run homer by Zach Bornstein, and Somerset recaptures the lead right back with a 3-run 5th, and certainly still threatening as Michael Kraus, the center fielder, will step on in. Base is still loaded as Somerset just went from station to station there. Kraus so far tonight 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Maybe he could be the Platinum Sombrero candidate then. Ullman had a pair of strikeouts, but spoiled my fun there when he reached on the air. And Kraus chops that one foul back, so that run unearned as Silverio's error kept the inning alive.
Just a couple tough breaks in this inning.
Yeah, not a lot of hard hit balls, really. I mean, the 2-run single from Will Kenjor was kind of just a bleeder through the right side.
Same play we just had, just right outside his glove.
Kraus jammed there, fouls that one back off the net near the Skeeters dugout. So he's down 0-2. Dare I say, can we get the sombrero here for Michael Kraus? Kraus came in hitting .333, has done a nice job since joining the team on Tuesday. Played in the Mexican League to begin this season. Darby Myers has yet to appear in a game after coming up limp a little bit on Monday night. 0-2 now to Kraus, and he swings and misses through that one, so that's going to do it here in the top of the 5th inning. The Patriots, though, do hang a 3-spot up, and they take a 4-3 lead as moved to the bottom half of the frame.
Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are assured to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Jason Martinson heading into the batter's box here to lead us off in the 5th inning, and the Skeeters' lead was fleeting. They had a 3-1 lead. They now trail 4-3 after a 3-run 5th from Somerset. Jason just missed a home run in his last at-bat, singled off the wall, the manual scoreboard there and left, and was thrown out trying to stretch it into a double. First one to Martinson from Liam O'Sullivan, back out for another inning work. Misses low and away for a ball. That one misses as well, so 2-0. Sullivan went a season-high 6 2/3 innings on Monday in that 7-6 loss for Somerset. At 2-0, that one does catch the outside part of the plate as now it's 2-1 to Martinson. Jason 0 for 2 with the walk last night, 1 for 1 so far today with the single. Came in 2 for 15 in the series. 2-1 now. He pops that up in the infield. Let's see who wants this one. Espinal is under it and has it for out number 1 here in the 5th. So with 1 away, Ryan Jackson steps in. He's singled in his first at-bat. Coming back in the 3rd inning. Jackson out of the U. Miami Hurricane. Parsons shaking his head. He's not a big Miami Hurricane fan.
Did you see what their team does when their team takes the field?
The turnover? For baseball?
Yes.
No, I didn't actually.
So as their players are taking the field,
Jackson takes the first pitch strike there.
So as their team is taking the field, the guys on the bench will set up like they're playing football. They're the offense. They run this like reverse play. Guy chunks the ball to the outfielder, and that's how they start their warm-ups. It's pretty good.
That's an homage to their very successful football program. They have a pretty good baseball program though as well. They've had some good players going out there, and of course I'm drawing a blank on. I'm thinking of A-Rod. Obviously, he didn't go to Miami, but came drafted out of high school. But he's from Miami, and the one guy I'm thinking of is Yonder Alonso, first baseman for the White Sox now, as well as Ryan Jackson. 0-2 to Jackson, and he swings through a fastball up and in. Nice pitch from O'Sullivan. Gets Jackson down swinging for out number 2 here in the 5th. It's going to bother me. Now I got to look up who some of the better Miami baseball players. And as I do that, Jared Mitchell steps in. He is 0 for 2 so far tonight, grinding into a double play. It was a tough call back there in the 3rd inning. Also, he's gone out to second base on both at-bats, as a matter of fact. Miami's won 2 college, or they've been runner-up in the College World Series twice, and they've won the NCAA championship on 4 occasions. Last time in 2001. So there's your dose of Miami Hurricane baseball history as Mitchell takes 1-0 there. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. That one also misses in, so 2-0 to Mitchell. Mitchell is your team leader in walks. Has 19 of those bad boys this year. Also 5 home runs and 19 RBIs coming into this one. And he fouls that straight back there now, so 2-1. Two and 1, 2 down here. Bottom of the 5th, Somerset out in front, 4-3. It's a beautiful Saturday night. A great crowd on hand at Constellation Field to witness game number 6 of this Marathon 7-game series. Mitchell fouls that one, just missed it as it goes straight back. Jared Mitchell and Ryan Jackson and Anthony Giansanti all out pretty early today for some early batting practice. Jared was hitting some balls way up on the grassland earlier.
You trying to call one?
I don't want to step on your toes here. You've already pretty much foreshadowed a home run. I'll just hope for maybe to extend this inning here with a 2-out hit of some sort. A home run would be awesome too. So 2-2 now, 2 away, and that one misses in for a ball. So 3-2 now. Daniel Schlereth still getting loose out there in the bullpen. Wonder if he will come out here to begin things in the 6th. Sullivan has issued 2 walks, one of which came around to score. Dennis Phipps walked last inning with 2 away and scored on the Zach Borenstein 3-run homer. 3-2, Mitchell lines that by the reach of Craig Massey and into right field for a base hit. So a 2-out single from former LSU Tiger will keep things alive in this inning. Parsons, if you can believe this, the Skeeters 52 stolen bases this year. The next closest team in the Atlantic League, 33.
Who would that be?
Long Island at 33. Jared Mitchell has been the ringleader of that stolen base parade with 15 of them. He leads the league, so there's some foreshadowing for you there.
When you lost your other speedster in McElroy.
Yeah, I mean, there's guys like him and even Courtney Hawkins, and just the one weekend he was here, stole a couple bases.
Lost Prince, too, so.
Josh Prince, the all-time leader in stolen bases. And first pitch swinging is Cody Stanley. He lines that into left field, an opposite field single. So a little 2-out thunder here from the Skeeters. They've got runners on first and second, and the captain steps on in, Anthony Jansanti. 0 for 1 so far tonight. He walked back in the first inning, grounded out to O'Sullivan.
Got a little action in the Somerset bullpen now.
Yep, and so I was a little confused as to when you're allowed for mound visits, but I learned last night, so when a runner gets to second base, that's kind of the time you have a chance to maybe go out and get a mound visit because you can go over signs.
Correct.
So, you go your first sign after 2, whatever sign you're going to give to keep the team from knowing what the pitch is going to be. However, teams have also used that to kind of help right now in this situation and get a reliever maybe a few extra seconds to get loose, give O'Sullivan a chance to catch his breath maybe. But Anthony Jansanti with 2 away, and Jared Mitchell, first pitch on the move. They're going to try to get Stanley at second base. No throw. The throw down, not in time. A double steal. So credit Mitchell and Stanley with stolen bases there. Mitchell, number 16, continues to pile on to his league lead. Smart move, though, by Bracamonte. They had no play to get Mitchell, who had a monster jump from second base, and they tried to get Stanley on the backside there, but he slides in, head first save. So now runners at second and third with 2 away. Skeeters trail Somerset by 1. They trail 4-3. That pitch was a strike, so 0-1. Jansanti grounds that. Kendor stops it, bobbles it for a second. The throw to Espinal at first is not in time. Anthony Jansanti beats it out.
You gotta wonder if that's a makeup call from earlier.
It could have been. And we will certainly take it as Kendor fumbled around with the ground ball, and Anthony Jansanti gets there just in time, and the Skeeters tie things up at 4-4.
I would not be surprised to see Brett Jody get tossed here.
Man, he got it out there and hurt. I didn't even see him go to the dugout there as I was barking at my scorebook, and he is right in the face of first base umpire Dwayne Cooper. But there was a play a few innings back as the third inning. As a matter of fact, Jared Mitchell looked like he beat out a double play ball. It was called a 4-6-3 double play. This time the Skeeters are the benefactors of a close call. Jared Mitchell comes across to score, and Anthony Jansanti, they're going to roll that an error, so no RBI, but the Skeeters do tie it up 4-4 here in the 5th. Worth noting, the Skeeters have scored all 4 of their runs tonight with 2 outs. They had a nice 3-run, 2-out rally last inning. And this inning, they quickly had 2 away. Then Jared Mitchell singled. Cody Stanley singled. And then Anthony Jansanti hit a hard ground ball there to Will Kendor, who bobbled it for just a moment, but enough for the speedster Jansanti to beat it out. And we'll see if Dennis Phipps, who started the 2-out rally last inning with a walk, can keep it going here and give the Skeeters the lead once again, as it is all knotted up at 4-4. And Brett Jody now, after he got back to the dugout after arguing the call, will now come out again to grab his pitcher, Liam O'Sullivan. That's going to do it there for the right-hander. Book not closed on him with runners still in the corners. And 2 away here in the 5th. Jody will take the ball from O'Sullivan. Skeeters tie things up 4-4 with 2 away. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Dennis Phipps steps into the box here, and the Skeeters have the chance to take the lead. They're tied with Somerset 4-4. Runners on the corners with 2 away, and Vince Molesky, the right-hander, on to pitch for the Patriots. He comes into this one 1-0. With a 4.50 ERA and 14 innings pitched. And Phipps steps in. Walked in his last at-bat. Cody Stanley, the go-ahead run on third base, and a big hack from Phipps. He comes up empty, strike 1. Molesky has worked out of the bullpen, and as a starter, he's made 7 appearances, 2 of which are starts. Resides in Montoursville, Pennsylvania. Anthony Giansanti, good lead there on first. Second pitch from Molesky in the dirt now for a ball. 1-1. Phipps with 2 outs this year is hitting .286, well above his .226 mark to enter this one. Has 3 home runs and 10 RBIs with 2 outs. So 10 of his 15 RBIs have come with 2 outs. This is a good spot, a good guy to have up in this spot. Cody Stanley, the go-ahead run on third. They pick over to Giansanti. He's back. Giansanti had his ground ball, which was bobbled a little bit by Will Kendor at third base. Allowed Jared Mitch to come across with the tie-in run after Somerset briefly took a 4-3 lead with a 3-run top of the 5th. 1-1. That one's in the dirt, scooped up by Bracamonte, though, as nice job keeping that one in front of him. But 2-1 now to Phipps. Juan Severio on deck. He's already got 9 RBIs this series, so not a guy you want to see come up with the bases loaded. Phipps, though, to his credit, came into this one 5 for 9 in the series. He had an RBI double yesterday and leads the Skeeters with 6 home runs. He's already scored a run in this one. Scored on the Zach Borenstein 3-run homer in the 4th. That one low and away, called a strike there. So 2-2 now, 2 away. So that back and forth battle. Somerset took a 1-0 lead in the 3rd. Skeeters counter with 3 in the 4th. Somerset with 3 in the 5th. And now the Skeeters have tied things up again. So all knotted up at 4-4. Somerset already gone to the bullpen. We'll see what the Skeeters do next inning. The 2-2 though to Phipps. Low and away for a ball now. It'll make it a full count. So Anthony Giansanti, not like he needed it with his great speed, but he'll get a head start there from first base. A single would easily score Cody Stanley, and a ball in the gap would likely score Giansanti. Benjamin Phipps already has 10 of his 15 RBIs with 2 outs this year, hitting .286. Full count now here to Phipps. The pitch from Molesky, and he chops that one foul, so stays alive for another pitch here. Molesky making his 2nd appearance against the Skeeters this year in an inning of relief. Did not allow a run on the road trip. Molesky was actually scheduled to start a game earlier in this series, but they ended up scratching him and just pushing up Thomas Dormany, last night's starter, up a day. So full count here, 2 away still to Dennis Phipps, and the full count pitch. Line foul again, so we'll do it once more. Giansanti will have to go back to first base. great at bat here from Dennis Phipps. Tying run on third base. He will see an 8th pitch here from Molesky. Molesky last year 7-2 with a 2.66 ERA, the second lowest in the Atlantic League. He pitched out of the bullpen and the rotation as well in 2018 for Somerset. Full count again to Phipps, and again fouls it back, and it looks like that one struck our home plate umpire.
That one definitely
Reggie Liggins.
That one definitely got Reggie.
Yeah, he's how one could tell right away. Kind of threw his hands up, and Bracamonte wisely going to give Reggie some time here to catch his breath. That hurts, and they're actually going to look at him here quickly with our trainer Max Mahaffey. He's pointing to his right arm. I think it just caught him flush. There's no padding on that part. He's shaking his head. He's good to go. No ice needed for Reggie. He's as tough as they come. So still a full count here to Dennis Phipps. We're tied up 4-4 in the 5th inning. Cody Stanley on third base is the go-ahead run. Anthony Jansanti on first base. He'll be off with the pitch once again. He's already had 3 steal attempts as Phipps continues to battle. This is the 9th pitch of the at-bat between Phipps and Molesky. Full count pitch again. Phipps rocket almost struck Stanley there. Foul off the padding there down the third base side. So we will see a 10th pitch. Dennis Phipps giving Vince Molesky everything he wants here. So full count here. Runners in the corners. The offering from Molesky to Phipps. Low and in the dirt. Ball 4. Anthony Jansanti can just walk over to second base. Maybe catch his breath. He had to do the steal attempt 4 straight times as Phipps on the 11th pitch of the at-bat works a walk to load the bases for Juan Silverio. And as I mentioned, that is really the last thing you want here is Silverio already has 9 RBIs in 5 games.
Yeah, that's going to drive a manager crazy too. You bring him in, walks the first guy, walks the bases loaded too.
Yeah, that's a great point, Parsons. I mean, you bring a new pitcher in and maybe calm things down, and Molesky walks the first guy he sees. And as I mentioned, that'll bring up Juan Silverio with the bases loaded here. Skeeters lead the Atlantic League. They have 2 grand slams this year. Jared Mitchell hit one of them in Lancaster early on in the season, and Dennis Phipps, who just walked, had the other here at Constellation Field in a game against York earlier last month. First pitch to Silverio. He gives it a look, but doesn't like it, but it's called a strike. 0-1. Silverio with runners in scoring position this year is hitting .326 with 18 of his 24 RBIs coming in those spots. He was 1 for 2 tonight with a single. I mentioned this is the exact guy you want up here. Came into this one hitting .474 through the first 5 games of the series to go with 9 RBIs. And Molesky with the bender has Silverio out in front, so quickly down 0-2. Skeeters have scored all 4 of their runs tonight with 2 outs, and they're threatening with 2 away once again. Bases loaded. Game tied 4-4. Cody Stanley on third base. The go-ahead run, Anthony Jansanti on second, and Dennis Phipps on first. The 0-2 misses up and in now, 1-2. At .326 average with runners in scoring position trails just Ryan Jackson and Cody Stanley on the team in that spot. Jackson leading the way with a .375 average with runners in scoring position, the Skeeter shortstop tonight. 1-2 again to Silverio. Spoils that one, a foul ball off to the right side. Still 1-2 to the Silverio, the third baseman with 2 away. It's been an exciting back and forth battle tonight. A great crowd on hand. Somerset already into the bullpen as Vince Molesky is on the bump, and Bracamonte, the catcher, calls time as he had something in his eye. So the 1-2 once more. Phipps with a giant lead out of there. First base, why not? Nobody holding him on. That one in the dirt behind Bracamonte, but not far enough as Stanley's forced to hold there at third base. So 2-2 here. Digging into all my stats in these long at bats. Silverio came in hitting .294 against Somerset, had 12 of his 24 RBIs. By my math, that equals half of them against the Patriots. Parsons nods. I got that one right.
You got it right.
Boom. That's the most of any player on the team against Somerset. Next closest is Anthony Giansanti, who has 6 RBIs against the Patriots. 2-2 to Juan Silverio. It's a ton to deep left field. Kiss it goodbye. That one's going into the sport court. Grand slam, Juan Silverio.
Yeah, left fielder just turned and watched that fly right over his head. Didn't even move.
Absolute no-doubter from Juan Silverio. That Juan is not coming back. And the Skeeters bust this one open with their 3rd grand salami of the year. An 8-4 lead now for the Skeeters.
Now that's 13 RBIs for Juancho in this homestand.
Unbelievable. Juan Silverio having a series 4 to the record books against the Patriots.
That's got to be a record for a Skeeters player against a team.
My
during
goodness.
A homestand.
Obviously, these 7-game series lend themselves to crazy numbers like that, but through 6 games, Juan Silverio now has 13 ribbies. Woo! There's your pump of adrenaline there. The Skeeters with 2 outs have come all the way back and scored 5 runs here in the 5th inning. They now lead 8-4, and Zach Borenstein's first pitch off the mask of Reggie.
That one got Reggie again.
He is taking a beating this inning.
That's 2 crooked numbers in a row. Back-to-back innings.
A 3-run homer from Borenstein in the 4th inning. Got the Skeeters on the board, and then Juan Silverio with his 5th homer of the year. Now up to 28 RBIs on the season. Entering tonight, he was tied for 5th in the league. He's now just trailing Quincy Lattimore of High Point by 1 for the league lead. And that one, too, Borenstein misses low and away. Man, Juan Silverio, it's got like a beach ball up there to him. I mean, we talked about the numbers, and it's redundant because he's been doing it so much, but 8 of 17 coming into this one, and now 2 hits tonight, including a grand slam, which has put the Skeeters out in front. Borenstein looks at a strike now, 1-2.
It was just a great at bat. He was down to 0-2.
Yep.
Worked it back to 2-2, got the count in his favor, and then just let one fly.
And I mean, he got a meatball from Molesky there. It looks like that fastball just right around the belt line. As Parsons mentioned, now 13 RBIs through 6 games against Somerset this series, and Borenstein had a hanger there himself. Just misses and fouls it off to the left side. And I mean, again, the key there is that the Skeeters have scored all 8 runs tonight with 2 away, doing a nice job of putting together good at-bats like you were just mentioning. Silverio down 0-2, but able to come up big with the grand slam. The 3rd of the year for the Skeeters. That's 2 more than any other team in the Atlantic League now. And you wonder now maybe if Michael Marriott comes back out for another inning of work with some runs to play with here as Borenstein chops that over to Espinal. He'll throw to Molesky. Borenstein on the run there, a good hustle, but not able to beat that one out as Molesky touches the bag, but not before Juan Silverio touches him up for a grand slam. The Skeeters take an 8-4 lead as we move to the 6th inning here on a Saturday night at the ballpark.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are assured to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
It has been an exciting night at the ballpark here. Juan Silverio's grand slam in the bottom of the 5th has put your Skeeters up 8-4. As we move to the 6th inning, and we got a new pitcher on the mound making his Skeeters debut is the former Major League left-hander Daniel Schlereth, who will get Mike Francoso to begin this one. It's been a back-and-forth game so far tonight as Francoso takes a strike here, now down 0-1. Somerset got out to a 1-0 lead, but then Zach Borenstein put the Skeeters out in front in the 4th with a 3-run homer. Somerset briefly took a 4-3 lead before the Skeeters put up another crooked number, 5 runs there in the bottom of the 5th inning, punctuated by the Juan Silverio grand slam. It's Francoso now down 0-2 to Daniel Schlereth, who's making his second stint here in the Atlantic League, pitched with the Ducks last year. Now misses low, 1-2. He was unhittable for the Ducks. He pitched 7 2/3 innings, did not allow a run, picked up a save, only allowed 1 hit in the 7 2/3 innings, then was picked up by the Seattle Mariners, where he went 2-2 with a 3.60 ERA between the AA and the AAA levels. That one misses low for a ball now, 2-2. Schlereth, the son of former Denver Bronco offensive lineman, Super Bowl champion, and current Fox Sports NFL analyst Mark Schlereth, has created a pretty good career of his own here in different sport. 2-2 misses low away for a ball. He was a first-round pick, the 26th overall pick of the 2009 draft out of the University of Arizona. The Arizona Diamondbacks kept him at home there, and then he was also selected by the Oakland A's in the 2007 MLB draft out of the U of A. Former Wildcat. 3-2 now. Chopped that foul. He also played a little bit of his college ball at UNLV out in Las Vegas. He broke into the big leagues in 2009 with the Diamondbacks and then spent the 2010 through 2012 seasons with the Detroit Tigers. And I was talking to one of my coworkers earlier. He was a part of one of the more interesting trades and a fascinating, talk about names being tossed around. He was traded to the Tigers as part of a 3-team trade with the Yankees back in 2010 that sent Max Scherzer to the Tigers from the Diamondbacks, also sent Curtis Granderson from the Tigers to the Yankees. Sent Austin Jackson, the outfielder from the Yankees to the Tigers, and sent Ian Kennedy from the Yankees to the Diamondbacks. So a lot of names moving around, and moving to first base is Mike Francoso. He draws a leadoff walk here. So that was a lengthy 5th inning. Both teams sent 9 batters to the plate. Skeeters able to cash in 5 runs compared to Somerset's 3 runs in their half of the 5th. As Gabriel Bracamonte steps in. He is 0 for 1 tonight, or 1 for 2, sorry, has a single. Came around to score last inning. Also flew out to center field. Takes the first pitch strike now, 1-0. Francoso has reached base safely in his last 2 at-bats. He had a single in the 5th and then walked here. Hit a line drive to Chris Colbello, which ended up being a double play back in the 2nd inning. Bracamonte now takes a strike 1-1. So the big-time prospect, he was the number 89 overall prospect in baseball prior to 2009 per Baseball Prospectus. So that's when he was with the Diamondbacks. He's also a top 10 prospect of the Diamondback system in 2009, 2010. Michael Marriott tossed the first 5 innings, and thankfully with the 5-run 5th inning, he will be in line for the win as of now as Daniel Schlereth comes on in out of the bullpen, and Bracamonte fouls that right back. 2-2. Final line there on Michael Marriott. Get you that in just a moment as Bracamonte evens it up at 2-2. Nobody down. Francoso aboard with the leadoff walk. Marriott 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned. Also struck out 7 in his 5 innings of work. That one misses low for a ball. So full count now to Bracamonte. We'll see if they put Francoso on the move. Marriott has picked up the win in each of his last 2 starts, so looking for a 3-game winning streak. His first win of the year he picked up last week in Somerset. And Bracamonte hits that one well to deep left field. Mitchell looks up, and that one is going to skip on in to the Wells Fargo Picnic Plaza. Gabriel Bracamonte, the catcher, hits his first home run of the year. A 2-run shot to cut into this Skeeters lead. And it's been a night of back and forth battles here. The Skeeters took an 8-4 lead in the bottom of the 5th, and Somerset counters with a 2-run shot here from their catcher, Gabriel Bracamonte, and now an 8-6 lead for the Skeeters with nobody down in the top of the 6th. That'll bring up Alfredo Rodriguez, the shortstop, 1 for 3 tonight. And he takes the first pitch strike from Schlereth, and already in action now in the Skeeters bullpen. That's Gene Bocci, the former San Francisco Giant, getting loose there as Somerset has rudely welcomed Daniel Schlereth back into the Atlantic League this year. A leadoff walk from Mike Francoso, then a 2-run homer from Bracamonte, the catcher. His first of the year. Somerset not really a team that has lit it up with the Powerball this year, just 12 home runs through 34 games entering tonight. Bracamonte came in tonight. That was his first hit of the year. He was 0 for 6 through 4 games played and made good on the spot start there as he just got that one over the big wall there in left field and into the Picnic Plaza. 1-2 to Rodriguez, misses low as Stanley smothers it. 2-2 now. So it's both teams are into the bullpen. Vince Molesky came in last inning and surrendered that grand slam to Juan Silverio. Liam O'Sullivan's final line, 4 2/3 innings, 6 runs, all earned, or 6 runs, sorry, on 6 hits, 3 earned, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. He'd be on the hook for the loss if everything stood up. And swung on a miss. Rodriguez out in front of the changeup there, down on strikes. So Daniel Schlereth picks up his first strikeout in a Skeeters uniform. So now the lefty Ramon Flores, who has reached base all 3 times, was intentionally walked in his last at-bat. Walked in the first inning and reached via the single in the 3rd inning. One away now in the top of the 6th. Skeeters with an 8-6 lead over Somerset. As I mentioned, these 2 teams have played each other really tightly over this series. Skeeters with a 3-2 edge in the series. As Parsons came back in with quite possibly the biggest plate of nachos I've ever seen in my life. That one lined right to Juan Silverio. That was heading down the line at third base, but Silverio doing it on offense and defense, snags it there for out number 2. As I mentioned, Parsons walked in with a plate of nachos. I'm going to guess that thing looks like it weighs probably like 5 or 6 pounds at least of just jalapenos, beef, beans, and my mouth has begun to water. Edwin Espinal, El Poco steps in. He is 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch from Schler to the big right-handed hitting first baseman. Misses low and in for a ball, but as I was mentioning about these teams playing each other tightly, the 8-3 win for the Skeeters on Tuesday night was the biggest run differential. Skeeters won 7-6 on Monday, lost 0-1, 1-0 on Wednesday. As that one catches the corner there, 1-1 to Espinal, and they lost 6-3 on Wednesday, and a 4-3 win last night for the Skeeters. So it's been just a very tightly contested series here. A 7-game series. This is the longest series of the year for Somerset. The Skeeters will have a few more of these 7-gamers out here in Sugarland. That one swung on a miss. Schler with a nice slider low and in. Espinal, no chance. 1-2 now. 2 down. Nobody on. And let's see. The Skeeters, their next long series like this one, it's a 7-gamer that will come in late June against the High Point Rockers. That'll be the Rockers' first trip to Constellation Field. Espinal, check swing. He certainly looks like he went around, and Reggie Liggins says he does. So Daniel Schler does a nice job of recovering there. Allowed a leadoff walk, then a 2-run homer to Bracamonte, but then picks up a pair of strikeouts to help end the inning there. Skeeters, they still lead 8-6 as we move to the bottom of the 6th.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you
Chris Colabello steps on in to get us going in the bottom of the 6th. Skeeters out in front, 8-6. As we've already hit the capacity for the highest run total in this game, the 14 combined runs. There was, I mentioned the 8-3 game earlier this series was the most runs between these two teams so far, but it's been a nice back and forth battle. Vince Molesky back out for Somerset. And he gets a first pitch strike over to Colabello, who so far tonight is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking. Skeeters have scored 8 runs in their last 2 innings. They nearly batted it around last inning, sent 9 guys to the plate. There's the debate about batting around, whether it's sending 9 guys or 10 guys, because technically if you send a 10th guy, that completes the circle of having that first guy bat twice. And for me, I heard Tim Kirkshin say that he likes it as the 10th guy coming to plate, meaning it's batting around. If it's good enough for Tim Kirkshin, it's good enough for me. So I'll stick with that one. 1-1 now to Colabello, who takes a monster rip at that one, but misses it, so 1-2. Molesky came in on relief last inning. Came in relief last inning, and somebody tries to be a comedian there and yell into the crowd, Mike. Good job, buddy. Nailed it. 1-2 now to Colabello. Molesky came in last inning and surrendered the grand slam to Juan Silverio, which put the Skeeters out in front 8-4, and then Bracamonte, the catcher for Somerset, Added a two-run shot himself. I like how that guy said he didn't mean to scare me. What do you think you were going to do when you just yelled into the booth when I wasn't paying attention? It's like that faux politeness there. 1-2. Colabello hits that one well to right center. On the move is Francoso in the gap, but is under it and has it for out number 1. So 1 away here. That'll bring up Jason Martinson. 1 for 2 so far. Had a single back in the 3rd. Popped out to first base in his last at-bat. And if you're looking for a battle of bullpens, I mean, you got to give the edge to the Skeeters here. Skeeters bullpen is deep, and it's got plenty of former big leaguers in it. Last night they threw 5 innings. Matt West picked up his first win of the year. Paulino notched his 10th save. Bartson swings through that one, strike 1. Oh, 1 now to Martinson. 1 away here, bottom of the 6th. Skeeters out in front, 8-6. Takes that one inside for a ball. Big Gene Machi getting loose in the Skeeters bullpen. See if he comes out for the 7th inning. Machi's been roughed up a bit early on, but he was unhittable last season. Had a sub-1 ERA. He really took over because Matt West battled some injuries. He took over as the de facto setup man leading up to Paulino last year and was very effective. This year, kind of in limited action, he joined the team a bit late. Has yet to get his footing, but one of the more seasoned veterans out of that bullpen, a World Series champion with the Giants, as Martinson takes inside now 3-1. Skeeters bullpen this year owns a 3.70 ERA. And they've struck out 130 batters compared to just 46 walks and 133 2/3 innings pitched. Martinson up 3-1 here. Vince Molesky on the mound for Somerset. And the 3-1. Martinson crushes that to deep left field. Kraus looks up. That one way gone into the sport court. Jason Martinson. Boom, shakalaka, a solo home run from the Skeeters second baseman. And that gets one of those 2 runs surrendered last inning back as the 3rd home run of the year from Jason Martinson. Makes it a 9-6 lead for the Skeeters, and Brett Jody just like that heading to the mound. He'll come grab his reliever, Vince Molesky. A rough night for him, but not a rough night for the Skeeters offense. They strike again. And now lead 9-6, and we will see a new Somerset pitcher out there. Back here in the broadcast booth in just a moment.
Electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Bombs away in Sugarland tonight, folks, as the Skeeters have hit 3 home runs. They lead 9-6 with 1 away in the bottom of the 6th, and Luis Cruz, the former Road Warriors left-hander, has come on in relief. Ryan Jackson will be the first to face him. Jason Martinson just hit a moonshot out there, and there are a ton of bodies out there in the sport court who are there ready to catch that one. His 3rd homer of the year. Ryan Jackson steps in, 1 for 2 with the strikeout. Takes the first pitch ball there from Cruz, as I mentioned, with the Road Warriors last year. So far this year has yet to replicate that same success he had in 18. He's 1-1 with a 4.30 ERA, 14 2/3 innings pitched. He was an all-star last year in the Atlantic League. He was 1-2 with a 2.51 ERA and 44 appearances for the Road Warriors. Really one of their shining stars, as Jackson takes that one for a strike. It's tough to put together a good season when you play all of your games on the road, as we awaited High Point, their rival here in 2019. But Cruz really was one of the few bright spots on that roster out of the bullpen there. 1-1 out of Jackson. He hits that hard up the middle. Rodriguez with a diving stop toward the middle. Throws over to Espinal. Nice play from A-Rod there at short. Probably the only time I'll get to say that. So I had to take my chance and retires Jackson there as one shortstop. Grounds out to the other. 4 out, number 2 here in the 6th inning. 9-6 lead for the Skeeters. Jason Martinson helped chase one of the 2 runs. The Skeeters surrendered in the 6th back with a solo home run, and Jared Mitchell now steps in. Mitchell 1 for 3. He singled and came around to score last inning on the Juan Silverio grand slam. Zach Bornstein hit the first homer of the night, a 3-run shot back in the 4th, and Mitchell check swing fouls that back. Three home runs tonight for the Skeeters, 1 for Somerset, which came in the top of the 6th. Both starters out of this one. The Somerset Patriots aren't in their 3rd reliever tonight, so we have 2 outs in the bottom half of the 6th. The 0-1 here to Mitchell, lefty on lefty, gets that one in for a strike. Mitchell hitting .327 against left-handed pitching this year, kind of thwarting that split that you usually see as he takes in for a ball on the fastball there. Brushes Mitchell back. Mitchell was hit in the head with a pitch when these teams met last week, which kind of started a rally. There were 2 benches clearing brawls, and Mitchell with his hit in the head with a breaking ball. That kind of got things going, and we haven't seen the tempers boil over this series, though. Been quite tame. 1-2 now. Breaking ball low and away. Mitchell check swing, takes for a ball. 2-2 now. As I mentioned, Mitchell hitting .327 against left-handed pitching. One of his 5 home runs also have come against lefties, 8 RBIs, and as I mentioned, that's not what you usually see lefty on lefty. Cody Stanley, one of the other lefties in the lineup, hitting .324 against left-handed pitching. So both of them doing a nice job against that split. You normally see that lefties are tough on lefties. 2-2 here to Mitchell, 2 away as he takes his time getting back into the batter's box. Skeeters ahead 9-6. Cody Stanley on deck. 2-2, low and away, misses for a ball, so 3-2 now. Cruz made 2 appearances against the Skeeters when they were on the road in Somerset. And Mitchell hits that hard on the ground there to Espinal, who Fields it cleanly, touches the bag for out number 3, but not before the Skeeters get a run back here. A solo home run from Jason Martinson gives them a 9-6 lead. We move to the 7th. Skeeters out in front, 9-6.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named the recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Gene Bocci, the former Major League right-hander, going to get us going here to lead things off in the 7th. He'll face Will Kenjor as the Skeeters lead the Patriots 9-6. Bocci, as I mentioned, the former World Series champion with the Giants, comes into this one 2-1 with a 7.43 ERA. Kenjor so far tonight 2 for 3. Had a pair of RBIs on a single in his last at-bat. Coming in the 5th inning. He takes the first pitch slider in for a strike from Bocci, ahead 0-1. Was Michael Marriott for 5, Daniel Schlereth in the 6th, and now Gene Bocci in the 7th. And Kenjor skies out one to fairly deep center field. Anthony Jansandy actually doesn't see that one. Back to the warning track, and it is over his head and off the wall, and they're throwing their hands up for a ground rule double, and they're going to award him the ground rule double. That one clearly skipped off the batter's eye there in center field. So Kenjor going to have to head back to second base. Anthony was unable to track that one, as the lights can sometimes play havoc for the outfielders here at Constellation Field, and even if he had picked that one off the bat, that one skipped off the warning track into deep central, so would have been a tough play either way. So Kenjor, with his 3rd hit of the night, leads it off with a double. And Michael Ullman steps in over 3 with a pair of strikeouts so far tonight. Bocci making his 5th appearance of the year against Somerset, and they have not been kind to him. He came in with a 10.80 ERA in those 4 appearances so far, and Will Kenjor got him for a double here to lead things off. Ullman takes the first pitch ball. Bocci's second pitch also misses low, so 2-0 to the DH for Somerset. Bocci, a World Series champion. He has 2 World Series rings coming in the 2012 and 14 seasons with the Giants. A huge part of that bullpen included guys like Santiago Casillas, Sergio Romo. He actually led the Giants the year they won the World Series in 2014 with 71 appearances, and his 2.68 ERA that year was the 2nd lowest of any pitcher on the team, with at least 60 innings pitched. So Not only was he on the team, a very integral part of the bullpen for the Giants. They were the even year champions. They won in 2010, 2012, and 2014. 2-0 though here to Ullman. Nobody up in the Skeeters pen, and kind of a chess match here as Ullman and Machi keep on calling time. Machi last season was just about unhittable with the Skeeters. Was 2-0 with a 0.84 ERA and 22 relief outings. Has not been able to replicate the success this year so far. 2-0 is in there for a strike on the outside part of the plate now, 2-1. Will Kengor on second base. Leadoff double. Skeeters ahead 9-6 with nobody down here in the 7th. That one's chopped to Jackson at shortstop on a couple of hops. He fires over to Colabello for out number 1. So with a runner on second base, Cody Stanley gets a chance here to go talk to Machi and go over some signs. And Craig Massey will hop on into the batter's box. He is one for 2 tonight. Had a walk in the second inning, grounded out to first in the 4th, and then had an RBI single in his last at-bat in the 5th. That was a 3-run 5th inning for Somerset, but then the Skeeters countered with 5 runs of their own in the 5th. With Juan Silverio grand slam. One of 3 home runs tonight for the Skeeters as Silverio, Borenstein, and Jason Martinson have all left the yard. First pitch to Craig Massey, low and in for a ball. Flag starting to blow a little bit more ferociously in from right field. It'll be tough for a lefty to poke one out now as that one misses low and away. So 2-0, base open at first. Colabello giving Massey some space there, playing back toward the cut of the grass. Jackson toying with the shift line there, playing just about behind second base, playing Massey to pull here. Martinson giving himself some space behind second as he's just past the cut of the grass there in shallow right field. 2-0 here to Massey. Nice backdoor slider from Machi. Good for a strike now, 2-1. For those sabermetric fans out there, Machi had a 1.6 WAR on that Giants 2014 World Series club. That was the 8th highest on the team. For a relief pitcher too, you know, that says a lot. He was worth over a win above a replacement player as a middle reliever. You know, only getting in so many times during the season. He definitely was effective that year as the Giants went on to beat the Kansas City Royals in the 2014 World Series. Royals flipped the script on them a bit, though, as they won the 2015 World Series over the New York Mets. 2-2 here to Craig Massey, the second baseman. Kengor on second base, and Massey hits a bomb to right field. If it's fair, it is gone, but it is foul as he'll have to come back to first base. That one was hit a ton to right field. As Massey got Machi for a 2-run shot back on Tuesday night. Almost had him there, but Machi will get a chance to recover. So 2-2, just a long strike there as Massey chops that one. A big hop there. Jackson fields it on the run. A nice play, but it takes Colabello off the bag, so he is aboard there. We'll have to see how that one scored. That was a big hop off the front part of the batter's box there, and Jackson did a good job of fielding as quickly as he could. But Massey, who runs well, made it a tough play, and Colabello was unable to keep his foot on the bag there. That'll move Kengor over to third base. Massey aboard with, we'll have to see how that is scored here. Tough to imagine that be ruled in error, but you never know. So each team has scored in each of their last 2 frames, if that makes sense. The Patriots scored in the 5th and the 6th. Skeeters have scored in the 4th, 5th, and the 6th, and the Patriots threatening here. They have runners on the corners. with one away in the top of the seventh. Skeeters ahead 9-6. First pitch slider had Kraus backing away, and that one darts back toward the zone for a strike. That one ruled a hit, as I predicted. That was a tough play for Jackson there. Even with a perfect throw, as unlikely that would have beat Massey, and they pick over to Massey, who kind of was leaning a bit. No tag there. And Matt West begins to get loose out there in the Skeeters bullpen. Matt picked up the win last night, throwing a scoreless inning of relief. Machi picks over again, and they got Massey there. As I mentioned, he was leaning the pitch before, and a nice tag from Colabello. Will retire Craig Massey for out number 2. Nice job by Machi there, a good move. Retires the Somerset second baseman for out number 2, so that certainly changes the complexion of this inning. Now just Kenjor on third base, 2 away. Kraus down 0-1. Already has a sombrero with 3 strikeouts tonight. Maybe a golden sombrero, and dare I say, a possible platinum sombrero. But I'm getting way ahead of myself. He is down 0-1 though here, 2 away in the top of the 7th. Nice two-seam fastball there from Machi, in for a strike, 0-2 now. Machi had runners on the corners, was just 1 away, and maybe able to get out of it here without a run. 0-2 here to Kraus. Kraus chops that up the middle. Martinson's going to be a tough play on the run. Throws over to Colabello. Big stretch from Colabello. And they got him at first. Nicely done there as Machi tips his cap to his first baseman, who almost went into the full splits there to get the out. Nicely done on defense for the Skeeters. They keep Somerset off the scoreboard in the 7th. We head to stretch time here. Skeeters out in front, 9-6.
Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named the recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019.
Cody Stanley up in the box here, leading us off in the 7th. Luis Cruz back out for another inning of work as the Skeeters are out in front, 9-6. A fantastic play by Martinson and Colabello there to end the inning. And Stanley, first pitch, lines that down the right field line. That's going to be extra bases down in the corner. He's got 2, and the catcher's going to hold up there as he took a big turn. Almost looked like he might have had 3. A leadoff double, though, for Cody Stanley gets things going in the 7th inning. Skeeters already out in front and looking for more. Stanley, that's his 2nd hit of the night. And the captain steps on in. Anthony Jansanti reached on an error in his last at-bat. That was the tying run. The ground ball to third base was bobbled by Will Kenjor, allowed Jared Mitchell to score, and then Juan Zaverio removed any doubt of that Skeeters rally by hitting a grand slam. And Giansanti with a great push bunt. There's going to be a tough play. No play at first base. Anthony Giansanti. Heads up play there. Push bunt. Forced Espinal to field it at first base. And Luis Cruz late to the bag. And the captain gets on base the hard way there. And Skeeters continue to stay in business as Brett Jody going out to talk and maybe give a look at his first baseman, Espinal, kind of grabbing his side. Nope, Jody still always going to talk to the first base umpire here. He's got a few words for Dwayne Cooper. Not sure what they are going over as Giansanti beat that one out by a few steps. I don't think that's what they're going to be reviewing, though, as the umpires are going to get together, and we'll see exactly what is going on here. Giansanti with a beautiful push bunt, executed to absolute perfection, forcing Espinal to go field it, and then Giansanti, who runs well, beat it out. Wondering exactly what the umpires are discussing here. So I'm looking at the replay myself. It looks like Luis Cruz slapped a tag on Giansanti pretty much as he crossed the base. And it was a close play, I'll give him that, but umpires have already reconvened, and Giansanti will stay on first there with the single now. Back-to-back hits to open up this inning. Brings up Dennis Phipps. Phippsy third on the Skeeters and RBIs with 15, and a chance to add on to that total here. Runners in the corners, nobody down. Skeeters out in front 9-6 in the bottom of the 7th. Cody Stanley with the leadoff double, and Anthony Giansanti with the push bunt single. First pitch to Phipps is in for a strike at the knees, 0-1. Nobody active in that Somerset bullpen. It is Luis Cruz's time to sink or swim here. Matt West gets loose in the Skeeters pen after Gene Bocci fired a scoreless top of the 7th, and Phipps, he calls time. Dennis, 0 for 1 tonight, has drew a walk in his last 2 at-bats, has scored both times, too. He scored on the Zach Borenstein 3-run homer in the 4th, and then scored on the Severio grand slam in the 5th. That one in for a strike. It backs Phipps up. Called a strike, though, on the inside part of the plate. Now 0-2. Phipps, despite only playing in 27 games this year, has driven in 15 runs. He leads the Skeeters with 6 home runs. Juan Severio and Jared Mitchell tied with 5 apiece. Bracamonte makes a nice stop there, flips the mask, keeps it in front. 1-2 now. Cody Stanley now tied with Albert Cordero for second on the team with 7 doubles. Anthony Giansanti missed a few first weeks to injury, has 8 doubles. He leads the team, and he's on first base via bunt single. 1-2 now to Phipps from Cruz. Phipps, big swing, chops it right on front of the plate. Luis Cruz stumbles and falls to the ground, not able to field that one, and Phipps will reach first base there. That'll load the bases as Cruz tried to field that one a few feet out in front of the plate and slipped on the grass and fell to the ground. And we'll see how they score that one. Three straight base runners here for the Skeeters here in the 7th inning. And what do you know, Juan Silverio has 13 RBIs already through the first 6 games of this series. Steps in, a hit for Phipps, an infield single. Credit him there. A 3-game hitting streak now for Phipps. Severio, who's now extended his hitting streak to 7 games, has a chance to just absolutely continue his stupid tear of RBIs. Already 13 of them over his last 6 games. He leads the Skeeters at 28, and chance for a bunch more here. Nobody down, bases loaded here at the top of the 7th. Skeeters already out in front, 9-6, and Luis Cruz, they got him on the ropes. No one in the bullpen warming up for Somerset. Silverio 2 for 3 tonight, a single and his grand slam, an absolute bomb to left field back in the 5th inning. Broke this one open. First pitch from Cruz, a two-seam fastball misses low and away for a ball. Stanley on third. He led off with a double. Anthony Jansanti aboard at second base via the bunt single to Dennis Phipps. The infield single right there. Loaded things up here, nobody down. Juan Severio looking to open this one up just a bit more. He grounds that to shortstop. Rodriguez flips to Massey for one. Massey fires to Espinal for two. So no RBI for Silverio, but Stanley does come across the score and make it a 10-6 lead now for the Skeeters. Jansanti moves to third there on the 6-4-3 double play. So two away now, and Zach Bornstein will hop on up. Already a 3-run homer for Bornstein tonight. Skeeters double digits now in the run column. They lead 10-6 with two away in the bottom of the 7th. Last time they scored 10 runs came on May 14th in a 10-9 win over the Revolution. First pitch to Bornstein misses in. If you remember that game, that's when Dennis Phipps tied the score with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th with a grand slam, and the Skeeters went on to win in extras, 11-inning contest back on May 14th. Just the third game of the year, the Skeeters have scored at least 10 runs. The other one, a 15-6 win against Lancaster back on May 7th on the road. That's the most, obviously, they've scored in this season. Bornstein takes up and away now, 2-0. The Skeeters had 21 hits in that 15-6 win over Lancaster. That was the nightcap of a doubleheader, too. 2-0 here to Bornstein, who hits that one well to center field. Krause ranges back toward the warning track and is under it a few steps in front of the track for out number 3. The Skeeters, they play one more here, and they lead 10-6 as we move to the 8th inning here on Saturday night at Constellation Field.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
It's time for the Wild Wild West. Matt West coming on in the 8th inning. Skeeters out in front, 10-6. Christopher Hill, our president, as I just butchered the name there.
Yeah, no, that's good.
On the booth here
Feel
to
appreciated.
lead things off in the 8th, and Michael Francoso going to lead us off. Matt West's first pitch to Francoso is called a strike.
Spectacular night in the ballpark. Fantastic energy with the fans.
Another great night. It's been back-to-back beautiful crowds, and we got fireworks to boot tonight.
I forgot about the fireworks.
I never forget. I'm a big fireworks guy. 0-1 now outside.
Weather outside, beautiful. Breezy to the right, swirling a little bit. Strong breeze, and yet we've had, 4 home runs tonight?
We've had, a total of 4, 3 from the Skeeters, 1 from the Patriots. That's your wind report brought to you by Hill and Associates.
When you need a hill, you need an associate.
And no wind gets over that hill. And 2-1 now to Francoso here in the 8th inning. Francoso has had a so-so night. He lined out in the 2nd inning.
I see what you did there.
There you go.
There you go. That was nice. Good work.
He also has a single and a walk. He scored back in the 6th on the home run from Bracamonte. 2-1. Big swing from Michael, but comes up empty now. 2-2. Matt West making his league-leading 18th appearance this year. He's 1-0, 2.60 ERA. Has struck out 23 batters in 17 and a third innings pitched. He got the win last night. Back out for another inning of work. 2-2 to West. That slider is still as filthy as ever. Francoso just able to foul it off to the
Souvenir,
left side.
great catch. Great catch in left by a fan.
Nicely done.
Give that man a contract.
Yep. I don't think he had a glove either.
He didn't. Barehanded it.
Well done.
Now, it wasn't a screamer coming down there, but
still, I mean, that's a lot of spin.
Well, maybe we could check out TrackMan, see how much spin was on that ball.
We could have the exact distance vertical drop on that pitch. 2-2. And Francoso takes inside for a ball. Another good night from the Skeeters bullpen. Daniel Schler touched up for 2 runs in the 6th. However, Gene Machi came back and stranded a few runners in the 7th. Skeeters lead 10-6 here. Top of the 8th, and Matt West has been one of the top relievers in the Atlantic League. Back out for another inning of work, and that one's fouled back. So 3-2.
Tomorrow night, take me out to the ballpark. You can bring your cats. If you have one of those things, bring them to the ballpark.
I don't think you didn't really, not too transparent on your thoughts on cats.
I just, and we will see how it goes. I'm taking an open mind to this one.
It's unique.
We'll see what happens.
3-2, and Francoso lines that well onto the concourse there, right field foul.
Well, there very few teams do this. That could be because we're on the cutting edge of something that's going to be taking over the nation, or there's a reason why very few teams do this.
I had cats growing up. I'm kind of indifferent. I don't dislike or like them all that much, but the one thing I can pretty much guarantee is I would never have taken them to a baseball game. But if I never had the opportunity either.
Right. You didn't have the opportunity, so now fans here can bring your cat. They have to be on a leash. I'm fairly confident if your mountain lion's on a leash or your lion, that also counts.
Sure.
I think that's okay. I'm not quite sure, so don't hold me to that. But we will have litter boxes, litter stations in case that will work. We will also have a kitten cuddle station for those that want to cuddle a kitten.
3-2 to Francoso. Swung on a miss. Strike 3 on the fastball up. West with a strikeout here to get things going in the 8th. Although I said I wouldn't now in my, my 20s, wouldn't say that I'd bring a cat to the ballpark.
I would have guessed 30s. Like late 30s. That's what I would have guessed.
Jeez.
Wow.
10-year-old Ryan would have been like, heck yeah, let me take my cat to them. I would have been begging my mom, let me take the cat to the ballpark. So, I mean, if you have any thoughts of ever want to take your cat to the ballpark, tomorrow's the day.
And the only day.
The only day. Exactly.
There will be no other days. Maybe next year. We'll see.
Bracamonte, the catcher, steps in. He homered in his last at-bat. That was his first hit of the year. He was 0 for 6 coming into this one, and his first hit of the year, he deposited a 2-run shot as Tyler Stam, our GM, is having way too much fun with the donut chant tonight.
Well, a big fan of our YouTube followers from the other team. They love the donut chant. They enjoy it very much.
Oh, yeah, they were big-time fans of the donut chant.
They apparently don't know anything about promotion, but they know they're fans. They know they're
0-1.
Wow.
West's slider is so dirty that it forced Bracamonte to back up.
Speaking of dirty, if you're in Long Island, the Long Island Radisson is waiting for you.
I don't know if they understand that I can't encourage fans to do anything. If I could, I'd try, but I have no.
You can encourage. They just won't hear you because
exactly.
Obviously you're not being piped through the broadcast.
Nope.
I think they were talking about
our PA guy. He's doing a great job. I have no complaints there. 1-1 now.
Rumor has it he is going to be doing a half inning in a British accent, but he has not done it yet.
He has only a few half innings left as the Skeeters lead 10-6. Top of the 8th. Bracamonte, to his credit, has set it off the donut chant pretty well. He's got a couple hits tonight, including that home run, but now down 1-2. And Matt West with that slider. Well, wonderful to see it here. And we do. I think it's like a frisbee he is. Bracamonte just fouls it off. There are only a few pitches, I mean, from my vantage point up here that I have a good angle to see all the movement on a pitch like that, and West's slider is one of them.
Pretty nasty, too.
Dallas Beeler's sinker is another one. Dallas Beeler made a start earlier on in the series, and I told him, man, that thing looks great. And West's slider is so redundant. It is just picture perfect. The 1-2 for Matt. Bracamonte wanted to swing at that one. He holds off. Check swing. He did not go as that one skipped away from Stanley, so probably a good thing that he did not go around on that.
Well, had he gone around and then the ball got past him, he'd be on first base right now. So technically he should have gone around on it and taken off.
He should have maybe just done a late swing there and started running.
But clearly you don't know that.
Nope. Tyler, if you could hear in the crowd, Mike doing a fantastic job. 2-2 now to Bracamonte. Swung on a miss and donuts for all, or some, I guess, the loudest section here at Constellation Field. Bracamonte down on strikes, back-to-back Ks for Matt West to open things here in the 8th inning.
Section 5, the winner today.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's
my second time, right?
That's a heated race, I think so, but there was a lot of sections making some noise out there. And Matt West, he came in with 23 strikeouts in 17 and a third innings, and now has struck out the first 2 batters here. He's second in the league of the league's relievers in strikeouts as Alfredo Rodriguez slaps that foul. He's trailing just one man, and that one bearded man is sitting out there in the Skeeters bullpen, Felipe Paulino. He has 26 of them, so if he's able to pull off the hat trick here and strike out the side, he'll tie his teammate. Kind of like Cal Naughton Jr. and Will Farrell in Talladega. Nice little shake and bake action from the setup man and the closer here.
But Paulino's not up, is he?
No, right now with a 10-6 lead, not a save opportunity.
Yeah, he'll stay in there.
We'll see what it goes. I mean, not a bad idea to get him ready to go, you know.
But he got work yesterday.
He
so
did.
He may want to give his arm a day rest.
Not a whole lot of work. He never has to work that hard. He usually sets the side down in order, as he did yesterday for his 10th
Good
save.
gig.
Yeah.
If you can do it. Not a lot of people can do that.
Nope.
Oh, that was how can that be a ball?
Man.
Someone walk me through that.
He might have crossed up the umpire there as that slider just misses inside. I mean,
beautiful pitch.
The save stat obviously it's kind of lost some of its value, but I think the 9th inning, being able to get those last 3 outs, players will tell you it takes a certain type of player to be able to come in the 9th inning and lock it down. As Rodriguez flails at the slider there now, 2-2.
The mental strength you have to have, because you have to sit there through the entire game and wait. You know you'll have a moment, and then in that moment you have a brief window of time to knock it down.
Yep.
It takes a special person to be able to do that.
2-2 now. Rodriguez rounds it hard to the right side. Colabello blocks it, flips over to West, and they do get him. A nice play there.
That's what I said.
You did. You were spot on there, Chris, and that'll do it here in the top of the 8th inning. The Patriots go down in order. Matt West to find inning of relief. We head to the bottom half of the frame. Skeeters out in front, 10-6.
Oh, Houston, tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flex.
Our man's got to go.
That's got to go. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Skeeters out in front, 10-6. A new pitcher on the mound for Somerset. That's number 13, Nate Rowe. And he'll get Chris Colabello to lead things off here. As we mentioned, the Skeeters, they lead 10-6. It's been an exciting night. 3 home runs for the Skeeters tonight, 1 for Somerset. Colabello 0 for 3, a couple of strikeouts and a fly out to right field as Rowe's first pitch misses away for a ball.
I think we got to tighten some of that up a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. I think we got to work on that a little bit. I mean, it's a casual broadcast. We're defining this broadcast.
But timing is everything. You get 70 times to make it perfect. By game 60, I think will be.
No, you'll have it down by 69.
There we go. Colabello with a nice base hit through the left side there. Aboard with a leadoff single to get things going in the bottom of the 8th. Colabello had not reached via the hit the last 3 games, but he snaps that streak. And that'll bring up Jason Bartonson, who had a home run back in the 6th inning, a solo shot, his 3rd of the year. Mentioned one of those 3 home runs hit tonight. Zach Bornstein had a 3-run shot in the 4th, and Juan Silverio red hot fall with a grand slam in the 5th, and then Jason Bartonson in the 6th with his solo homer, and a couple insurance runs surely wouldn't hurt here. Cesar Cabral getting loose in the Skeeters' pen. He needed just 6 pitches to work through a scoreless inning last night in his season debut. Felipe Paulino going to stand by, obviously, just in case it becomes a save situation. Rowe, the right-hander, comes into this one without a record and a .591 ERA. And this is what his 11th appearance of the year. That's a line drive right into the foul territory there over the Skeeters dugout. Hit an empty seat, though, thankfully, and everyone is okay over there. That's a scary scene, but luckily that seat wasn't occupied, and 1-1 now. Good job by our ushers to go and check in on everybody, but everything looks to be okay. Colabello on first, reached with the single, his first hit of the night. Martinson 1-1 here. The pitch from Rowe, chopped left side, foul. Nice play by Juice, our third base coach.
Up. Oh, come on. We got to make budget.
He flips it
Throw
away.
those balls away.
Rowe making his 3rd appearance against the Skeeters
right
this year.
I
know. I'm sorry.
A great story of my youth.
Yes, let me hear it.
I mean, getting a ball like that was like gold. You never got it.
Oh,
now
yeah.
everyone's really loose with it.
Yeah.
Really, but back in my day,
back in my day,
it wasn't the case.
Back in the 30s, the roaring 30s.
That's right. They're roaring for a reason.
Martinson takes strike 3 there on the outside corner as he's down looking for out number 1 in the 8th.
So you are insinuating that I am 88 years old.
But you don't look a day over 75.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
And this might be my last broadcast. It's been a fun time.
Just as a public service message, if you have some tapes, send them in. There may be an opening. Probably is now.
Who was the most famous person that flipped you a ball when you were a kid?
I never got one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I never got one.
I bet.
Because it was, as I mentioned in the story, it was difficult to get those things.
I mean, luckily there was a few times when I was a kid I sat behind the dugout.
Oh, that's nice. I was out in the bleachers and left. My family couldn't afford dugout.
I mean,
it
was a specialty. Trust me.
Of course. The times I was out there. So you did not say the time. You said the times I was in those seats.
Fortunately, I had some family members and people in high places.
It's hard to catch a ball when you have a silver spoon in your mouth. Oh, hit to left.
Jackson with a nice hit ball to left field. A nice play, though, by Rodriguez, who was diving to his left. That kind of threw me off there. Nice heads-up play by Rodriguez as he didn't even try to get
silver spoon line threw you off
a little bit. Colabello moves to second base, though. A nice diving stop from Rodriguez retires Jackson as Rodriguez has made a couple nice plays to get Jackson out. A couple shortstop on shortstop crimes there. Remember Khalil Green, former Padres shortstop?
No.
He had a very brief but spectacular career. He kind of had some anxiety issues, but he flipped me a ball, and he was like the dude with the Padres. Very quiet, didn't say much, but
when you're behind home plate in your family seats.
Exactly.
That's nice.
And I had my buffet with my prime rib, my filet mignon.
And it's hard. You got caviar in one hand, you've got your Dom Perignon in the other,
Yeah.
and then someone flips you a ball. What do? Thankfully, your servant was there to take care of it.
They caught it for me.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
They dusted it off.
That's nice.
Yep,
Oh, they do.
It was beautiful.
They need to. That's nice. Meanwhile, I'm in the bleachers at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore in the $4 seats.
Wow, $4. That would be.
$4, baby. Bleachers.
0-1 here to Jared Mitchell. He's 1 for 4 tonight. Had a single and came around to score on the Juan Sparrow Grand Slam back in the 5th.
Greatest seats ever. They wouldn't play 7th inning stretch. They would at 7th inning stretch. They played "Thank God I'm a Country Boy," and a lot of fun. Love that song.
Wow.
And,
Baltimore too. I wouldn't necessarily expect that.
Well, they do now. They do "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Then they go into "Thank God I'm a Country Boy." They started with a new stadium to just do "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," and people had a lot of problems with that.
Yeah. 0-2. Mitchell hits that one well down the line, and fair ball down to the corner. That's going to be extra bases.
He's got speed. He could go.
Chris Colabello, he'll
not
score.
Stopping. He's not even looking.
And Jared Mitchell slides into third base, a 2-out RBI triple. Skeeters lead 11-6 now.
And a lot of times, as they round second base, they're looking up. They're looking to see if they're getting the signal. He did not. His head was. He was churning. He was motoring. He was going to third, no matter what.
And Jared Mitchell, his first triple of the year, an RBI triple. Scores Chris Colabello and lengthens this Skeeters lead to 11-6 in the bottom of the 8th inning. That'll make Pete Incaviglia breathe a little easier. Cesar Cabral, as I mentioned, getting loose out there in the bullpen.
How can you tell who that is?
I have binoculars, but you didn't see me look at the binoculars yet. I shouldn't have said that. I should have just rolled with it.
I would have been impressed. I would have been impressed because there's no way I can see that number from here.
Cody Stanley.
But then again, I'm 85 or 88, so my eyesight's not what it used to be.
I like to think I have good vision, but yeah, I mean, the only thing I can tell is as a lefty from this far away. We only have 3, so your odds are 33%, I think.
Yeah, you're correct. There you go. Public education system paying off.
That math.
Oh, actually, you clearly went to private school. What am I thinking? There's no way you went to public education.
Hey, I was at a Mount Carmel High School in San Diego, California, a Poway Unified School District.
You went to a school that had academy at the end of it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Preparatory Academy was somehow in the end of your school's name.
0-2 to Cody Stanley, 2 down. Jared Mitchell on third. He just tripled in. Chris Colabello. Skeeters up 11-6. 0-2, foul back. That is the second most runs now scored in a game for the Skeeters this year, trailing just a 15-6 victory they had in Lancaster in early last month.
What? Sorry. So what were your school colors?
They were red and yellow.
Gold and silver?
Red and yellow. Well, scarlet and gold actually.
There you go. I knew gold had to be in there somewhere.
We modeled ourselves after USC. We actually our fight song was very similar to them out in Southern California. 0-2 to Stanley. Pops that one foul again. Stanley doubled and came around to score last inning. He's 2 for 4 with tonight with the double and a single.
Ivy around the towers.
Absolutely. Yeah. It was tough having to wear a shirt and tie every day, but
I was going to say, what was your uniform? So,
But we got through it. Jared Mitchell, a bowler on third base. He will be featured on a Sports Center feature sometime in the next 2 weeks. Our social media team will keep you up to date on that one and when it comes out. 0-2, and this one in play into shallow first base area. Espinal, the big fella, El Poco makes the play. His nickname's, I heard last night, it's El Poco, which means the little one in Spanish.
Oh, very
nice.
You
can see how
see what they did, a little play on that word.
Yeah. Well, that'll do it here in the bottom of the 8th. The Skeeters tack on another run. The RBI triple from Jared Mitchell. Cesar Cabral. He will come on here in the 9th inning. Looking to lock this one down. Skeeters out in front, 11-6.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Matt Perk on the mound looking to close things down here as I'm embarrassed. I thought I was cool when I thought I saw Cesar Cabral out there. It was Matt Perk, one of the 3 lefties in the pen. And
so you used them and still got the wrong one.
I did,
You
yeah.
had a 33, as you said earlier, 33% chance.
Yeah. In baseball, though, if you go 1 for 3, you're a Hall of Famer. So we'll get back on that tomorrow night, see if I can get back on the right side of things. Though Perk, first pitch to Ramon Flores, in for a strike. Skeeters out in front 11-6. Perk threw 2/3 an inning last night, allowed 2 hits, a run, but it was an unearned run. Comes into this one 2-0 with a 2.70 ERA.
Works quick, does not waste a lot of time on the mound.
Most pitchers in the Skeeters pen, honestly, are very similar. Like the one that really sticks out is Kevin Comer. That guy, I mean, you could probably put a pitch clock and he would be like 5 to 10 seconds between each pitch.
By the time you said it, he's throwing.
Yeah, and Perk, the former Chicago White Sox, a former big leaguer, much like Kevin Comer, works quickly and gets the lefty Flores here. He's evened up 1-1. 1-2 now to Flores. Flores is 1 for 2 tonight. Has reached base 3 of the 4 times he's been up to bat. An intentional walk back in the 5th, and he led off with a walk in the 1st.
So going to school, were you driven to school or did you have a golf cart? How did that work?
So it depended if my chauffeur was available that day. If he wasn't, then yeah, we had the golf cart. So it just mattered. I mean,
did the bodyguard?
Yeah,
the bodyguard
as long as
the chauffeur couldn't.
If the Escalade had gas in it, then we'd go in the Escalade.
Nice.
But it just
Nice.
depended on how much was there. Flores.
We had a
fouls that off.
Yugo.
Huh?
We had a Yugo. You ever heard of a Yugo?
No.
Yeah, it was from Yugoslavia. It was a nice ride.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Actually, we had a powder blue Ford Pinto.
Ooh.
Yep.
My first car was a powder blue Ford Windstar.
Yeah, they were the ones that blew up if it got hit from behind. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So,
that we found out that later.
you know, rolling the dice there a little bit, but as long as you get from A to B, I guess it is worth it.
I guess.
2-2 to Flores. Fastball misses up.
That was life in the 70s, man. Not in the 30s or 40s, but that was life in the 70s.
I mean, the Ford Pinto, that's like pretty much the consummate 70s car, right?
Went
I
out
mean,
west on that thing.
really?
With my grandmother.
Wow.
Right in the back seat, it was my grandmother and then my sister and I next to each other. Yeah. My mom made curtains that went on the inside
Did you use
of the
the
car.
Oregon Trail to get out there? Was it the method of choice?
Nobody died of dysentery, so that was good.
That's good news. As
Yep.
Ramon Flores strikes out swinging there, out number 1 in the 9th.
But my grandmother did say vacation, and she told my mom later, she said, well, at least I didn't die on the trip.
Yeah.
So
That's, you can hang your hat on that at the
There we
very
go.
least.
there we go.
One
She's a great
down,
lady.
top of the 9th, and Edwin Espinal steps in. Somerset down to their final 2 outs tonight. Skeeters up 11-6. It's been a fun night here, and fireworks to boot as we're 2 outs away from said fireworks. And Perk's first pitch to Espinal in for a strike. Matt was one of the 5 pitchers who came on in relief of Lucas Irvin last night. one misses low for a ball. Now evens it up 1-1. And full relievers tonight, Daniel Schlereth, Gene Machi, Matt West, and now Matt Perk underneath of Michael Marriott, who will get the win if things hold up. Allowed 4 runs on 3 earned in 5 innings, struck out 7.
Team's got another game tomorrow night. And then take me out to the ballpark where you can bring your cat. And then the team hits the road.
That one just misses inside, 2-1.
Definitely crossed up the batter. He was flinching left and right on that one.
Yeah, that was a nice kind of.
He looked like a magic carp out there.
Yes.
Look at that.
Flail
Kid
a
reference.
little bit.
Bang!
That nailed it.
Yep. Magic carp. Pokemon Go did it.
Wow.
Boom. You didn't know what that was, did you?
I did not. That was chopped over the mound. Ryan Jackson fields it. Nice play. Espinal does not run well. Out by a few steps. Good play from Jackson.
He would if he took that trailer off his back, but other than that.
Yeah, he is. He's not gonna win any 40 contests anytime soon. Will Kengor, the last man standing here for Somerset, 2 away in the top of the 9th. Skeeters ahead 11-6. They will hit the road starting next Tuesday, a 3-game series at Lancaster.
Is that bad sponsored to you by Subway? Subway, eat a sandwich. Eat a sandwich.
2 down here. Kengor steps in. Pass ball. Or not a pass ball. I don't know what I'm saying. That one misses low. 1-0.
Just looking through phrases you haven't said today and say,
Yep.
oh, I haven't said that one.
Yep, I have a checklist next to me.
Diverticulitis. Now I'm done. That was on my list. I don't know why. You ever do that? Someone gave you you had to work it into the conversation?
Oh, yeah. Not in this broadcast yet, but I'm sure at some point it'll happen.
It's happening soon. Sooner than you think.
1-1.
It's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah, I figured as much. Now, once I said that, once the words came out of my mouth, I could just see the future.
It's a challenge to see how quickly you can incorporate it and how eloquently you can incorporate it.
That's the key. How I think the organicness of the way you incorporate it is the key.
Talk about Uncle Charlie coming to visit. That curveball went from, for me, right to left and dropped precipitously. Beautiful pitch.
And a 5-star word there. 1-2 now to Kengor. 2 down here, top of the 9th. Somerset down to their last strike. The 1-2 misses low and away for a ball. 2-2 now. As Swatson just dumped a big old bag of popcorn on a fan's head. Swatson there's no days off. There's only 1 out left, but he's still got the jovialness, the luster of
Is it a he?
the middle
Have
of a
we
game.
established that?
I think so, right? They?
Not it. Wouldn't say it. Just this one.
2-2. Kengor chops it right back to Matt Perk, and
finish this up.
Perk flips it over to Corabello, and that's going to do it here.
Skeeters win. Skeeters win.
An 11-6 win. Light up that Texas scoreboard. Another dub for your Sugar Land Skeeters. They're winners tonight in game number 6 of this 7-game series against the Patriots. The Bats came alive here in a 11-run effort, 3 home runs, 13 hits for your Skeeters. Both of those were just the second most in a game for Sugar Land this season. Well, if you've listened this long, you might as well come back for the post-game show. We'll be back here in just a few. We'll wrap things up before the fireworks get underway here at Constellation Field.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Attention, please. Attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
What is good, Sugar Land? Skeeters Nation, an 11-6 win for the Skeeters tonight. They move to 4-2 in this series, which will be concluding tomorrow night, a 7-gamer. And tonight, the Bats came alive, an 11-6 win for the Skeeters, 3 home runs. Let's take a look at how those runs were scored. The Patriots, they got out to a 1-0 lead back in the 3rd inning. An RBI ground out for Evan Espinal. laid down the story for Zach Borenstein, who took the lead for the Skeeters, a 3-run homer in the 4th inning. Put the Skeeters up 3-1. Then at the top of the 5th, Will Kengor, a 2-run single, followed by a RBI single from Craig Massey, put Somerset up briefly 4-3. And then the Skeeters tacked on 5 runs in the bottom of the 5th, including a grand slam from Juan Silverio to make it an 8-5 game, and the Skeeters would never look back from there. Gabriel Bracamonte had a 2-run homer, making it an 8-6 game in the 6th with Jason Martinson. A solo shot in the bottom of the 6th. And then Juan Silverio did not get an RBI, but his double play ball made it a 10-6 game in the 7th. Then Jared Mitchell closed out the scoring with an RBI triple in the bottom of the 8th, just for good measure. The winner tonight, Michael Marriott. He's picked up a win in all 3 of his last 3 starts. He's 3-0 on the year. Liam O'Sullivan takes the loss. He moves to 1-3. A great crowd on hand here in Sugar Land, Texas, as we have fireworks coming up. Tonight's attendance announced at 6,071 people who came through the gates here at Constellation Field. And that'll be it for me tonight, folks. It's been a pleasure to broadcast this one to you. Thank you all so much for listening. I'll be right back here tomorrow night as we close out this Marathon 7-game set. Left-hander David Holmberg, 0-1 with a 4.01 ERA, will take on righty Troy Scribner for the Skeeters. He does not have a record, and he has a 3.52 ERA. First pitch at 6:05. I'll be right here. It's been my pleasure to broadcast this game to you guys. Thank you so much for listening. See you all on Sunday.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Attention, please. Attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
I have something to tell you.
512, 512 in Swatson's net for one-on-one lesson with the Skeeter. It is 467. 467. Doesn't look like any winners for tickets. I know we had a bullpen winner. Any other winners on the third base side? All right, for 3 innings in the bullpen, 3,083. 3083. If I called your number tonight, head on over to customer service to claim your prize. Back up to you, Tyler.